Hello, this is Ross Bean with Roleplayed Public Radio. Hey, all right. Here we go. We are playing now. Uh, that will do. To StreamYard. Sorry, one of the players has not used StreamYard before, I guess. I've forgotten that. Yeah, we're playing Red Markets here today on the RPPR Patreon. The job is called My Kills Will Go On. Because you are heading to, because I'm very original with naming scenarios, and this job takes place at the Titanic Museum in Branson, Missouri.
Hooray.
Yeah, which is obviously a very real place. It is a museum shaped like the Titanic,
Oh my
and
god.
you go in. You're given a ticket with a real name of one of the passengers, and at the end of the tour, you find out if you survive or not, or if the person that name survived it or not. So it's like its own role playing game experience. But we have four players right now just joining us. Is We'll actually just go ahead and introduce the takers first before I get into the job. So, Friedrich, do you want to introduce your character?
Yep. So I'm playing a Leighton called Ninja Max 39. He's totally not a poser.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's been hanging out with his mom for last 5 years. They've been watching a lot of 90s bad action movies. That's sort of his education mostly. Now his mom's gotten sick, so he's going to take care of her. So he's out to
Yeah.
become an action hero.
Great. So, very cool. And so you're good at hand-to-hand fighting, it sounds like.
He's mostly good at sneaking and scavenging,
guy.
but he can hand-to-hand fight a little bit. He's not actually good at it, but he wants to. He really wants to.
Hey, if you spend enough rations, you can be good at anything. That's the Red Market's way, at least for a little while. So next up we have Watcher, played by Squirrel. So please tell us about Watcher.
Yes, I'm playing Gerald of Riverdale, and before the crash, he had been training in Maryland's state sport, jousting, and was on his way through Ren fairs throughout America. When the crash happened, it kind of broke him. He kind of adopted a character of the Watcher, and he goes around protecting the innocent. He's pretty good with a sword and a crossbow, and that's about it.
Okay. And then next up we have Agent LaCroix, played by Adam.
Hey, everybody. This is Adam from the Technical Difficulties Role Playing Podcast, and I'm playing a useful character today. I'll be the straight person. Agent LaCroix is an ex-FBI agent who was in the St. Louis office when the crash happened and now has to keep her accountant husband from starving to death. So she's come down in the world.
Mm-hmm. And finally, we have Star Asp, who is playing Hannibal. Please tell us about Hannibal.
Yes, Hannibal is he's a scavenger. He's the kind of guy who probably gets into bar fights for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my fellow car mechanic Rex, we have a shack with a bunch of fix-em-up cars and long-term projects sitting on cinder blocks that we cannot afford to fix up and sell. So I'm trying to get money to cover his drinking problem and get us off the ground. Appearance-wise, he looks a little like he just thought out of an ice block, and instead of chasing Scooby-Doo around the museum, he got a job at a body shop.
Tough but fair.
All right, so you are all at the Enclave Troutfit. Troutfit was a national sporting good and outdoor good chain. Their national headquarters is located in this very generic Midwestern city near Branson, Missouri. It is unnamed. Don't worry about it. Your taker group has has the luck to find two jobs at the same place, and they're not mutually exclusive. You can do both of them with basically at the same time while you're at the job site. So 2 paydays. So the first job is you need to retrieve two particular relics from the Titanic Museum: a pocket watch and a deck chair. One of the actual deck chairs that was on the Titanic. It was salvaged. It was pulled. Both of these were pulled up from the ocean floor before the crash. They're very valuable, and there is a rich Yahoo in the recession willing to pay really good money for these artifacts. And then the second job is actually for a client in the wastes. It's actually you need to make a video and follow a script where it's sort of like a one of you. They don't care who does it as long as someone goes through the museum acting like a tour guide, and then following a script pointing out how much this place sucks compared to the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge.
Oh my god.
You suspect that this is the group. This job was hired out by the other group of archivists holding that museum, and they want to dunk on this Titanic museum. So, yeah, those are your two jobs. The video itself only takes a few minutes to. It's only a 2-minute script basically, but it has to be uninterrupted. You cannot, no one can interfere with them. You can't do it where someone is yelling or making noise. Either no one else is on screen or everyone on screen is obviously cool with it. So, and so so those are your two jobs. It is 3 legs away. And to represent all the prep work and negotiations, because obviously it doesn't matter how much money you make on it as long as you complete the job, because this is a one shot. I don't want to really deal with all that calculating. Instead, each of you will get 2 actions before the job, and you can spin those actions to figure out obviously more about the job, more about the legs between you and the job, or you could get money to spend during the job. That would be like social skills to persuade the client to give you a little like payment ahead of time. So I'm kind of like abstracting the negotiations a little bit. So you could get, a random amount of money that you could spend for whatever during the job, or favors to be called in. And you can either specify what the favor is, but these favors would be better than doing references. The thing is you can only get these favors set up now, or you could quote unquote waste actions to get bonus willpower by fulfilling one of your spots now. So by role playing something or spending money or whatever you want to do, so you can actually bank some willpower. But yeah, so. But that's all the information you get for free. You know where the job is. It's in the Titanic Museum in Branson, which is not overrun. Apparently, it is held. It is actually technically an enclave. So you've heard of it. None of you have been there. It's a very small enclave, from what you know, because you've never had to deal with them before, and they stay to themselves as far as you can tell. So, but that's all you get for free. So we'll just do this in rounds. Everybody will get an action, and then I'll go make another thing for your second action. And then if you want to take a third action, that will cost you some humanity or willpower, because you're giving up your personal life to do that. And it's not going to be a self-control check. It's just going to be like a certain amount of like humanity damage, or you burn a point of willpower to take a third action if you want to. So we'll start actually with Hannibal. What do you want to do first before you? Yeah.
You're gonna come back to me. I'm still thinking about that.
Okay. Agent LaCroix.
Let's see. I would like to.
Now, the topics for researching to get more information would be like the legs, and then the job itself. And once you make those checks, then that would open up more topics.
I see.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is just, in the course of having conversation with the client that wants the deck chair.
Mm-hmm. Deck chair and pocket watch.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure they do. I would like to roll sensitivity.
Okay.
Just what sort of problems do they foresee? Are they wanting us to purchase these things? They want us to steal them? Like,
Okay. Yep.
how do they want us to go about getting these things? I, for one, am all for obtaining things reasonably.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sensitivity check. And we'll just do this on the dice rolling. Just roll 2d10 black. It'll be black red. So that'll be the easiest to keep track. So
Sure.
yeah,
That's real nice.
So what you figure out is your client does let slip the word archivist, and you realize archivist, of course. Well, there's a lot of different strains of archivists, but broadly speaking, archivists are groups of people obsessively motivated to archive, protect artifacts and knowledge from before the crash. Most would describe them as cults, and their motives for doing that range from practical, semi-practical, like we need this knowledge to rebuild civilization, to, well, the aliens need to know what happened to us after we die out. So you realize that there must be an archivist group that holds this museum, which makes sense. Well, that would be a good motivation to hold like a Titanic museum. It's not exactly, got any other thing going for it. I mean, you don't know how big the building is or how reinforced it is, but so they would definitely never sell actual Titanic relics. So you would have to take them by hook or by crook. Like, there's no way you can negotiate. The only way you could get them willingly is if you had something better, Titanic themed too. You're guessing because they're holding a Titanic museum, and you have no. So you'd either have to have a hell of a forgery, or actually find something from the Titanic. Which, how the fuck, you're not going to go all the way to Pigeon Forge for this job.
No.
Yeah, that is beyond the scope.
I think that goes without saying.
Yeah. So that opens up new topics. You could look up the archivist cult that holds up the museum as another action. So that would so that's what you figure out from that. So that the good action. Ninja Max 39. What do you want to do first?
He's gonna try to figure out the what's on the way. What are the legs?
Okay.
Research, I believe.
Yep.
Let's see, on the roller, just do like that.
Yep.
I think it has to get can you use networking and just ask around?
Networking would work.
All right. I fail a lot.
Right.
He has no social skills. No one wants to talk to him.
It's not that people just give you so much information you can't really figure out who's bullshitting or who's giving you old information. There's nothing, you can't really glean anything out other than the usual. Oh, there's casualties. Oh, there's raiders. Oh, there's bad weather. Okay, well, great. That's fucking helpful that there's casualties out there. Oh, awesome. Definitely. Yeah, great, awesome, very useful. So, Watcher.
I guess I'm going to try to persuade for some payment ahead of time so that we have some bounty to spend on any gear that we need.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuade check.
With me in the latent, that's a set. That's ties.
All right, ties go to the market. One of your clients is unpersuaded by that. So circling back to Hannibal.
I want to roll my 1 point of networking to see if I know someone in that place. Maybe I've worked on the car that they used to come buy supplies from us one time or something.
Sure. Okay.
No, I'm
You do
useless.
not. All right.
Okay, we're off to a
You're
great start,
We'll be
everyone.
fine.
Yep.
I think you mean we're off to the best start.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know something at least. At least one of you succeeded. And don't forget, you can spend willpower on these checks. So, Agent LaCroix, what do you want for your second action?
I'm going to use my super special networking ability, as I am a hustler, to find out what's in between here and good old Branson, Missouri.
So with that, you'll get information about one leg. So I am going to roll a die, 1d3 to determine which one that is, because there's 3 legs. All right. You hear reports. There was someone on Ubik not too long ago. Reports hearing gunfire, and yeah, that like couple of unsilenced gunshots, and they heard what they thought was a dronky, but they didn't investigate. So, yeah, but it sounded like a single gunshot. So it the person tells you, yeah. So they estimate that someone had a not extended gunfire, a couple, so probably not shooting it casually, shooting at a person, and one person had a drunkie. There's also no, actually, I'll give you a little more. There's actually you do find some reports from people you know are in that enclave, the Titanic archive, and they're saying they're looking for someone carrying a steamer trunk, and that they will pay for reports of a lone person carrying a steamer trunk.
Sure, they will. I love it.
Okay. Next up, Ninja Max 39.
What can I find out about that enclave? I'm
Yeah.
gonna do research this time. I'm gonna see if they've got webcams. What are they about? What's their website?
Sure. There's a lot of yeah. Go ahead and make a roll.
Let me grab this. Yeah, succeed.
Okay, regular success.
Yep.
So with that, it's not just the museum. There's actually probably about 100 people in the enclave, but most of them are farmers. So it's very much like, and there have been some reports of basically the the archivists rule the enclave with an iron fist. Or in this case, so the farmers are all people who have been. They're basically cult. Farmers are technically cult members too, but there's like a hierarchy. There's the farmers who work in support, and they're just regular farmers and scavengers. And then there are the elite, the cultists who actually live in the museum and wear Titanic costumes, and they're armed and they enforce the law. And they basically convince the farmers that supporting the cult is a noble effort, and worth it. So there's a lot of cult ideology and brainwashing kind of stuff, like, aha, this is a noble purpose. We're preserving the memory of one of Western civilization's greatest tragedies, and this is noble. Your ancestors will thank you for preserving this vital knowledge and these artifacts. But you do know that they have farmers who complain too loudly or stand up against, the archivist taxes. Get their farms burned down or seized, and the farmers themselves are the cult apparently has a special execution where they trap them in the iceberg. There's an actual iceberg room where they grow an iceberg. And
Oh my god!
Yeah. So that's you get if you make a mistake, you go in the forever ice cube. Um, and so, but there's not that many fully costumed and armed cultists. That the farmers can only support so many people. The other thing you find out is they do sell virtual tours of the museum and consulting, and they make costumes for wealthy people in the recession. And so that's how they're able to make some money and support themselves, not just through the farmers. So, yeah, that is what
Alright.
you're able to figure out.
Support my cosplay or else.
Yeah, basically. And I mean, they're real. The thing is, they are really. It's a people need something to believe in, or something about it has really appeal to a certain small segment of people. And and occasionally, if you can be convinced, they do offer in-person tours, but you have to be persuaded. They have to they're very suspicious of outsiders. So, yeah,
Right.
that opens up another topic, which is the recent rumors and news in the. So now you figure out who to follow. Now you can try and figure out what's happening inside the enclave now. Watcher.
Ooh. I think I'm going to play it safe on this. I'm going to take the opportunity, given how rolls are going, to go for that other will point.
Okay. How do you want to get your bonus will? Like, what are your spots?
My spots are quixotic and protect the weak, and then I'm a fenceman.
Okay. So let's see here. Quixotic and protect the weak. We could do a short thing where you have to in Troutfit there's you see a bully picking on someone. Someone give me a description of who's the bully and who's the victim in this case. Agent LaCroix, who would be the bully?
So the bully is what's the most egregious thing I can think of? Is this like 5 foot nothing blonde woman?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe weighs 100 pounds soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got her finger like all the way up the nose of this big burly biker dude who's probably her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And she is haranguing the shit out of him over how he spends way too much time and money getting drunk and not nearly enough time with her and their quote unquote household.
Okay. So Watcher, you see that, and this is not new to you. You've seen this couple do this again, and you need if you can get the woman to stop harassing this man, you can get a point of bonus will by butting in.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So how do you want to do that?
I will get in between them and say, "Foul woman, can you not see? You are merely gaslighting this man. You yourself are drunk. You should go be drunk together."
I ain't drunk. You're drunk. Get the hell away from us. It ain't none of your business. So you're gonna have to make some kind of skill check.
I'm going to do a leadership to give an inspiring speech to get them to get over this.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Or 5/2.
All right. With a 5/2, you are able to calm the situation down, and really facilitate. Really, just kind of not be a full therapist, a couples therapist, but really get them to think about that. So they both decide. Yeah, you calm the situation down.
Nice.
But it takes hours. It is exhausting. They are, oh my god, they have so many issues, and they just yeah. So yeah, that's you're kind of done for the day after that. But you get your bonus willpower.
Hours and many drinks later.
Yeah, exactly. And Hannibal, I think you're the only one left without.
Yeah. Well, if we've been getting reports from everyone else, it sounds like this enclave is ripe for civil unrest.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to roll my mechanic skill and make like zip guns, like something you're lucky to get one shot out of, but one shot's all you need. Since they're wearing, especially since it sounds like they're wearing old suits
Mm-hmm.
and party dresses and not
Sure.
Kevlar,
Right.
hopefully.
Right. Um. Okay. Yeah, you can make some zip guns. I would say your black roll will be how many one-shot zip guns you can make, unmodified.
Yeah.
And if you get a crit, then obviously double.
Oh boy. Well, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
No. Wait, no, that's +2. I have
Yeah.
8
Okay. So you make 6 zip guns.
or 6. I mean, yeah, 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Spend at least one charge on your. You have to spend a charge on your tool belt.
Sure.
So yeah, you have 6 zip guns that you can distribute, and would certainly, of course, the peasants, the farmers working for it, would not necessarily know how many shots they get. So it would be definitely give a real good bonus to a leadership check. It's like, here, we'll give you weapons. Let's charge. Yeah.
No, that's the idea.
Okay. All right.
But-
Yeah. All right. Well, in the does anyone want to take a third action? And
Oh yeah.
Okay. So with your third action, you can either lose a point of willpower or take 2 to detachment.
Yep, that sounds great. I'm get so busy, so
Mhm.
really busy. Like I figured this out. Like we're gonna have to ninja this stuff and like sneak in and break in, and I'm gonna need some ninja gear. So I need some rope and some climbing kit.
Okay.
So we can sneak ninja like in there and like totally be cool. It's like a Ninja Master 3000.
Okay.
But I get so busy I forget to say goodbye to my mom.
Aw. Okay. So to acquire the ninja gear, are you making the ninja gear, or you acquire?
No, I just want rope and climber kit out of Webland. It's 1 upkeep.
Okay. Do you have the money to get it? Or
Hell
do you
no.
need- Okay. Well, there's one other client. You could try and persuade him to give you the money so you can get the climbing equipment.
I don't have social skills, but I can steal.
Okay, you can steal. All right, that
Oh.
works too. Give me a stealth check.
I'm sure it'll be
You
fine.
do give
It
3
won't-
points, so
Yeah.
Just give me a minute. Yeah, that's actually something I'm good at.
that's tough.
And I'm gonna flip that.
All right, so you spend a willpower. You
So
almost
I
get
don't
caught
get
at the
beaten
last
up.
minute. Yeah, that would be really bad. Stealing from your own enclave.
It's totally worth it.
Yeah. So yeah, now you have the climbing gear. Good job. Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
All right. So off all of you go to get, remember, a pocket watch and a deck chair, and then to make the film. And if you fail one of the, as long as you get at least one of the jobs, you'll pay for your upkeep, but you won't make a profit unless you do both. So. But if you don't do either job, all this taker group is basically over. You're all gonna get, like the amount of the amount of hits you'll take to your upkeep and everything else is gonna be really rough. Moving on. Are you all traveling together, or is one person going to ahead as the scout?
I've got a radio, so I could keep in contact with someone.
You
I
should do
can't.
that.
So
My
is anyone
armor
good?
literally prevents stealth.
Anyone good at scouting except me?
I got 2 stealth, but like I said, you might want me back with the other guys. I could move up and help you if you need it.
Okay.
All right, I'll stealth ahead. I think that's
Do you just have a single radio, or do you have or is it like a Ubic device?
It's a Ubic enabled
Okay.
radio.
Ninja,
I've got
do you
Ubic specs.
Okay, well there you go.
They are hungry. We're not turning them on unless I need to. But
All right, so
when shit hits fan, we'll turn it on.
How many people have Ubic specs? Just out of curiosity. I do.
Watcher, do you have them?
I do not.
All right, so
Okay.
everybody but Watcher, it sounds like.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah.
If I turn them on,
I'm
Can I
gonna say
just-
you're gonna have to in order to use them for the scene, you're gonna have to spend a charge, both Hannibal.
yeah, I'm
and-
just spending the charge then. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
But you just have to spend one charge to be able to talk for this scene or for this leg. So Ninja, I assume you're sneaking as you're ahead.
Oh yeah.
So give me a stealth check.
And I make that.
Okay, you're very stealthy.
One of the few things I'm good at.
Yep, and then you can give me an awareness check.
Let's see, what's my awareness? I'll see what the dice say first. No, I don't.
Oh, I should have given you my binoculars.
It doesn't matter. It was 9 over 5. It wasn't happening.
Yeah, that was a very, very broad margin. So, I assume you're not spending willpower to flip that.
I want to survive. I think I'll keep my other will.
You're going through this area, by the way, is just in general very hilly and very forested. For the most part, there are openings up, and you're sort of following alongside the highway. You're not on the highway itself, because open ground is a bit dangerous.
Not the best.
So basically, you're heading south from Troutfit to Branson, and you come to a clearing, and as you're pushing past, and it's but it's the grass is pretty tall, so you're sneaking through the grass. When you're startled by something rustling ahead and to the left, you pause and you realize it doesn't notice you, but you're very close to a group of wild pigs running by you. They're going from east to west, so they're just running in front of you, but they're not following your path. So they're going to you, and a second later you smell death, and you realize there's a group of casualties chasing after, or they're obviously following the pigs, and you don't know how many there are because you're crouched down, but you're in the path of at least more than one casualty. And they must have been chasing these pigs for a while. The pigs aren't running at like top speed. They're clearly tired, but they're more trotting, I guess, than bolting out. So neither of them have detected you, as far as you can tell.
Is there trees nearby?
No, you're in the field. I mean, there are.
It's a field. Yeah.
Yeah, you're about 50 feet back from you're 50 feet away from the nearest tree line, which would be the way you came. So you could try and sneak back to that tree line, or you could just make a break and run for it. But they're gonna, you guess the casualties are gonna be on your position in like 1 or 2 rounds, because you can smell them. They're that close.
I'm gonna run. I'm fast. I'm just booking it. I'm just yelling at the guys. There are casualties coming!
Oh god!
I'm just so you know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So this is an 18-year-old boy with like long black hair in a ponytail, because that's cool. He's wearing a black trench coat and he's just booking it towards you guys.
What are your spots?
Gotta prove you're not a poser and latent rights.
Okay, well, none of those really apply to that, but yeah, give me an athletics check, and you have to spend at least 1 ration, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, if you make it, of course not.
Shite.
Okay. Give me a self-control check.
Let's play that too. It'll be fun.
Thanks, Ninja.
Yeah, I make that.
So you still take 1 trauma. To your horror, you realize this is a mob of like over 100 casualties. And they see. So you stumble as you get up, or there's like when you bolt straight up, the blood you feel like, oh, when you stand up too quickly, you're like, you kind of like stumble a little bit. They're 2 shambles away from you, so you can still make another athletics check to run away. But if you fail this one, you're gonna be in real fucking trouble.
Are you telling us any of this?
I mean, he yelled it out. Yeah, you definitely heard that there's casualties.
Do not run back to us with that many chasing.
Well, it's his action, and he is.
I'm telling him that on the radio.
Well, okay, so you hear that.
I was planning to run back to you guys because you had like a guy with a sword and armor, and he's like cool.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of casualties.
It's a lot of fucking casualties.
I'm gonna spend like 3.
Okay.
That seems reasonable.
Well, are you running to the nearest tree line back towards your comrades, or are you going to be running to the more distant one? Well, I mean, like okay, so like they're at the north side of the tree line. The zombies are coming from the east and going west, same as the pigs, and they're about in the middle of this field. So, which tree line do you want to head for? North is the closest. The west is the farthest, and the direction that they're going. East is the direction they're coming from, and medium, and then south is the direction you're going, but that's the farthest.
I'm taking him away from my crew. Like I'm gonna like.
So that would probably be the.
I'm going to go south.
South, yeah. All right.
And because like I gotta prove, like, stand up. Like it's not like this is real, man. I'm not a poser.
Yeah.
Let's fail now. 3. Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's beautiful. That'll be lovely.
Do you want to spend a point of will to?
I'd like, yeah, sure. I'll spend. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not, since I'm, yeah.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
All right.
I don't know what I did to offend the dice god.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to do anything.
All right. So let's catch up the other people. So LaCroix, Hannibal, and Watcher, you got that message last round. This round, you're all in the tree line to the north, hidden away, but you snuck up some. So you can just see what's going on. It's pretty long. It's definitely very long range for a pistol shot, or standard range for a rifle. Let's see how many casualties are like in immediate threatening position to Ninja Max. There are 4.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, so if you have a long range weapon, you can try and pick some of them off so that few of them can get to Ninja Max next round. Or you could try and like lure them away, or you could do something else. I'll just go again from LaCroix. Do you have balanced on your pistol, or do you what kind of gun do you have?
No.
Okay.
I got extended. I got the collapsible stock on my SMG, which brings it to mid range.
Okay, with mid range, it's a standard shot. It's just like it's a really long shot for a pistol, but other than that,
Sure.
Yeah. So
LaCroix does have an action here.
Okay. What does LaCroix want to do?
So LaCroix just wants to take a moment here with I think it was Watcher who is the
crossbow, or
sorry. The SMG.
No, that's Hannibal.
Hannibal has SMG. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to be cruel, but that's a lot of casualties to attract this direction. We could just sneak around.
Don't worry, I will protect the boy.
Oh, you will,
it's going to be like that. Go ahead and shoot them, please, Hannibal.
All right, yeah.
I have a crossbow.
I do have. Well, I guess it is silence. It's not like it really is. I do have some kind of hero as my soft spot.
Yeah. If you charge out into the field and shoot openly, even though it's silence, then like I'll give you a point of willpower.
God damn it!
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it. I got 2 athletics.
All right, you get a bonus point of willpower, and basically now you're splitting up the mob. There were 100 chasing the pigs, but now a certain percentage of them are going to go after Hannibal. Some of them are obviously going to stay target on Ninja, and then some are still like looking at the pit. Well, it's, the ones in the back are just following whoever's in front. They haven't figured out what the fuck's going on. So Hannibal, go ahead and make your attack check.
I got shoot +3, and I fail.
Okay. Do you want to flip that?
I will.
Okay, there goes that bonus will. You have automatic, I believe, on a submachine.
I do, yeah.
So how many casualties do you want to drop? You could drop all 4.
Yeah, I'll take out all 4.
Okay, so that's 4 charges. So Ninja basically gets 1 shamble of space now.
Yay!
You could
Get
burn
out
more
of there.
ammo if you want, but that's not really going to make much of a difference because again, you're not killing 100 if you kill 100 casualties.
That's a job for the Beast, which is one of our special projects.
Yeah. So good job. Now LaCroix, you told Campbell to do something, but you can still take another action. What do you want to do? If you have foresight, you can try and figure something out as your action. LaCroix?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sure. I will do that foresight. Yeah, I've got that. I'm sure
Okay.
that'll be useful.
Okay.
No, I don't know anything.
Okay. Well, you know what you know. Are you doing? Do you know what you want to? Do you want to do a physical action this round, or are you still just assessing the situation? Right now, you're safe. No. You're still in the trees.
You can't ever have enough bounty.
Okay. Well, you're not going to be able to search these bodies, like
Oh,
unless
that's
you wait.
true.
Unless you wait a long time for these, like, yeah, there's a lot of fucking casualties here. So,
All right,
yeah.
I'm just gonna start working my way down and around this mob of casualties.
Try and sneak around the back, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can just sort of walk without having to make a check, or you can make a stealth check and like quickly stealth around them. But,
No, I'm just taking a stroll through the woods.
okay. So you start beginning to flank them, basically. And then Watcher, you haven't done anything this round. You can ready an action to shoot the first casualty that like tries to lunge at Ninja.
Well, I mean, so at first I'm reaching for my sword. I'm going to charge out. Then I see Hannibal run out with the SMG. I'm like, all right, never mind.
Okay.
My crossbow has the composite, so I can draw and fire on the same round.
Mm-hmm.
So can I just stay hidden in the trees, start moving towards Agent LaCroix, and try to pick one off?
Yeah.
But we don't know how many are coming after me yet.
Yeah, that's the real well. Also, how many are going after Ninja? So
Okay, so I'll focus on helping Ninja then. Instead.
okay, so you can just interrupt whenever you want. So now everyone's caught up. Now we're just gonna do this round by round, like normal combat because it is. So Ninja, your comrades saved you from getting attacked this round. Or last round. So they basically you're at shambles 2 again. Mass a lot. You're not gonna
exactly. So I have a rules question.
Mm-hmm.
I have a fair amount of speed. If I just move my speed, is that an athletics check?
No, it's not. Now, basically, mechanically, you're fortunately surrounded by forest, and the forest is dense enough and dark enough that you can lose the casualties. If you want to lose the casualties, you first have to get inside the trees. If you just want to move, if you don't want it to spin anything, you can just start walking. But the thing is that means more and more casualties will see you, and it'll make it harder to sneak. If you run now, then fewer casualties will notice you, and the group will. Yeah,
I've got a plan. It's a great plan. It cannot fail.
Okay. So
I'm gonna move.
You're just sort of.
I'm just gonna get up and move. I realize like running may not be my best. It's too dark around here, and because it's too dark around here, I'm gonna use my other action to pop a flare.
Okay.
You do what now?
All right.
I got a flare. I'm popping a flare because then it'll come after me, and hopefully, eventually, I can throw the damn flare and run for it.
All right. You can give me a foresight check. I'll give you a foresight check if you have foresight.
All right. It's a great plan. Wait. Do I have foresight? Let's find that out first.
If you do not have foresight, then you have to roll under your int. No,
I don't even have it, so I'm like,
Well,
no.
Yeah.
He rolled
He's
one.
been watching action movies. It's gonna
He
look
rolled
cool.
one on his black.
No, you have to roll a single d10.
Yeah.
for
Oh
unskilled.
well. I know.
But I don't. So shall I roll a single d10?
Yeah.
All right. Because I don't have it. I've been
You
watching
get
action
another
movies.
one.
Yeah, I get a 10. No, an
Yeah.
8. It's a great idea. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
pop that flare and move and get more after
Okay.
me and not after my friends.
Oh my god.
All right. So that's your action. Give me self-control. A lot of them are. You got their attention. And
Yeah, he did.
They're 2 shambles away.
Well, that's why I was asking you if I could move faster than them.
Well, if you want them, you can stay at 2 shambles away for free.
All right, for now, I'm gonna do that.
If you want to
That's a
gain
lot of them.
distance, that's an athletics check. So
Shit, I fail.
okay. So that is another 2 trauma. That's a
Fine,
lot of.
we're fine. No
Yeah.
problems. It's a one shot. We'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking casualties, and they're really fucking close. So, all right,
But like
this is
the
action.
movies.
What tree line are you moving towards? The south?
I was heading south. I'm trying to get them, and while I'm doing it, I'm like, yeah, guys, just go around, guys, be fine. I got them all. It's cool, dude, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is.
I hope you're a good runner.
All right.
I hope so, too.
Hannibal, you're still the other person there. Right now, I'll say from your position, you can see the pigs have cleared the western tree line, so they're gone. You rescued the wild pigs. They're no longer being chased. Good job.
Is the horde still chasing them?
No, that's it. That's the thing. They're like,
Oh,
yeah,
great.
yeah. That's what his ninja's foresight would have revealed. By not running and getting clear of them, yeah, you basically they now have closer targets, so they've forgotten about the pigs entirely. If Ninja had run faster and gotten to the trees quicker, like they could have lost interest in him because the pigs were still there. But too late now. They would have now you realize from your position, Hannibal, you can give me a foresight check.
Oh, I don't have foresight.
All right, well,
I see if I can roll under 2.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, hey.
All right. All right. Well, you actually understand casualty dynamics well enough to realize there's now 2 targets for the casualties. They're going to split into 2 mobs now, pretty equally. So you're going to have 1 mob going after you, and I'm going to say right now you're at 10 shambles. And every round they're going to get closer. So basically now there's 2 mobs of 50. 1 at 10 from you and 1 at 2 from Ninja. Yeah. What do you want to do with this information? Now, you also know to lose a mob in this territory, once you get into the trees, if you make a stealth check, you can lose them entirely.
Okay.
But
how interesting do they find loud noises? Like
very,
really, really loud noises.
Very.
Will they continue looking for the very loud noise for a minute? Or forget about me for a second, long enough for me to maybe have a better chance of losing them.
Yeah. That would definitely help. Basically, what that would do... Basically, the downside of making a stealth check in the forest, though, is that if you fail, they will, you really miscalculated and they get an attack on you.
Yeah.
So, now if you do the noise thing, I'll say, you'll have to make, you'll have to do something to generate that noise away from you. And if you succeed that, then if you fail, it gives you insurance when on your stealth check.
Okay.
So that's the advantage of doing that.
You said they're 10 away?
Right now, but you're in the field. So
all right.
Yeah.
I'm just going to set down one of my AP mines and arm that, and then just run in a straight line toward the woods.
Oh, right. Fuck.
That will take 1. Well, you can always do 1 at a time. So you can set the mine, and they'll get to shambles 9.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, also...
They're very far away.
Yeah. Give me a self-control check.
Of course.
Yeah, there's a fucking mob. Yeah.
This is not a great situation. Oh, no, I do not make that.
Okay, it's 2 trauma. What the fuck are you doing? Oh god, don't fuck up. I mean, I could see this as stress, but no, this is pretty...
No, this is pretty traumatic.
Yeah. Let's see here. So that's who hasn't acted yet? Watcher? I don't think you've acted yet.
I have not. I was gonna charge in there. I'm just gonna... Can I, from a distance, aid Ninja in terms of shooting? Would even shooting 1 help?
If he fails a roll, you can basically keep your action ready to try and snipe the first one that lunges at him. So if you want to hold your action, essentially.
All right, I'll just hold in order to keep protecting him. Hopefully.
Okay. And fine. Let's see here. So, all right, new round, I guess. So Ninja, you got the flare. You're walking towards the southern tree line.
Once I've gotten a little bit, I'm gonna start running.
Okay.
Do the athletic check.
Yep, athletics.
And I'm gonna spend 3.
Okay.
And that's fine because I'm making it then by lots. I run.
Right.
Finally.
All right, you're in the tree line now. Because you have the flare, you have to ditch the flare before you can.
Yeah, end of the round, I'm chucking the flare.
Okay.
Just sideways.
All right. Very good. Next round, you can make your stealth check. 50 casualties are actually you gain some distance. You got to 10 shambles because of that. So, but in order to lose them, you'll have no because you have the flare. That'll be a distraction. So
That was the idea.
yeah. So Hannibal, you set the mine. Now give me an athletics check this round.
I'm gonna spend 3 on that.
Okay.
So it's +5.
Mhm.
Yes.
Very good that you did.
Yeah.
So you're in there, and LaCroix and Watcher, you can actually withdraw for free, and just basically get out.
I will tell them to do that, and also cover your ears. It's gonna be loud.
Yeah. So, what this comes down to are 2 stealth checks for you two, and if you both make them, you get away from the entire mob. And if you don't, well, it keeps going.
Oh boy.
Oh, great.
Well, I've got a lot more landmines.
You do have a lot more landmines.
All right.
Let's see how the
2.
landmine goes.
Now,
No.
yeah,
No. I have a will. I can flip it.
yeah,
You
Okay,
should
I'll
do
flip
that.
yeah. All right, Ninja.
What's Adam rolling?
Oh, I was rolling stealth for myself, you crazy bastards.
Yeah. Yeah, that certainly doesn't hurt. With that, LaCroix, you can help somehow, but I can't. Well, it doesn't really matter.
I made it.
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
A
fine.
landmine goes off in the distance. Some of the casualties chase after the flare, but you all manage to regroup and get around this massive mob. Look, let's see here. LaCroix, do you have foresight?
I do have foresight.
All right, you can give me a foresight check.
It's not great foresight, but it is foresight. No.
Okay. Well, you know what you know.
Well done.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well done,
Wait,
guys.
wait.
Yeah.
That was great.
Did we? I'm relatively new to your enclave. Are they going to be upset about a potential forest fire and mob that we've just set off nearby?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, there's the problem of flaming
I'm not
casualties.
going back there. We can't go back.
No, I don't.
We just
think
got
we
away
should.
from them. It's going to be a problem. Can anyone radio ahead and maybe mention that there might be fire going on, just that we've noticed?
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to spend a charge off my Ubix specs and call back to Troutfit.
Okay. Okay, well, that was what the foresight was checked. So you warn them about the mob, and it's not quite a stampede, but it's getting bad. And you sort of, I'll say for free, sort of coach it. Like, you kind of like mentioned the fire angle a little bit, but not that it's your fault. It just kind of happened. And that actually pays off the debt that you owe for using your networking thing for free. So you don't get any money from it, but you pay, instead of having to pay someone 1d10 bounty, you get to... It's valuable intel is worth money.
You're damn right it is.
So, good job. Moving on.
Now, let's go hunt those pigs.
Yep. Well, they're way gone. And you do have so everyone mark off 1 rations for your second leg, and this is when you got some intel on. And so not too long ago, someone there were a couple gunshots. Someone heard a donkey, and you come to a clearing about where and you can see there's a dead body in front of all of you. Well, actually, in front of Ninja. I assume Ninja's still there.
Can I give him my binoculars
Okay, yeah.
for this? So we can.
Thanks, man.
I
want
put a
them
hand.
back.
I put a hand on the binoculars before you hand them. You do know that it's not really possible to clean them all the way, right?
Yeah, you're never gonna get them back.
That's a good point.
I mean, if the boy's gonna scout for us, by all means.
Is he wearing gloves?
Sure.
I look over at Ninja. Gloves.
They're fingerless gloves.
Of course they are.
Fucking God. Okay, maybe I'm not giving you my binoculars.
All
then.
right, yeah, I was gonna say you could give him the binoculars for a 1-point stress self-control check.
Just keep him. That's fine, man. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything
Got all the
is fine.
training. I got the training down. It's cool.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
point. Good point. All right, so Ninja, give me another stealth check and another awareness check without the binoculars, as we've
Oh,
established. Yeah.
stealth.
Yep.
Big stealth, awareness,
Mhm.
failed awareness.
All right. Well, you still see the
Oh
dead
my
body.
god.
I mean, the dead body's impossible to miss.
It's dead body. I will learn from experience. I'll back away a bit. I've
Mhm.
got my Ubics on. Turn them on. Tell the guys, hey, it's a dead body here. Like we heard some.
Another
Wasn't it like a
charge.
drunkie that shot someone? Yeah, pay that.
You do not see a drunkie. You only see one corpse. One.
Yeah, and I'm just saying to the other ones, wasn't there a drunkie that shot some guys or something like that?
They heard gunshots and they heard a drunkie. They don't know if the drunkie shot the person or not.
Okay.
What did he find?
Well, you haven't. You've seen the body at a distance. You have not.
There's a dead guy over there. I don't see a drunkie around or anyone else.
Ask him if it's got a steamer trunk.
Yeah, you see a steamer trunk?
You do not see a steamer trunk.
I don't know. Could be on the ground. Do you want me to
yeah.
sneak closer, or you guys want to come up, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
If you flank left, you flank right. It'll be cool.
You stay where you are. I'm gonna come up and take a look around.
Okay. You don't have to make a stealth check to get to Ninja's position. He's already established that. So you see the body.
I would like to try to roll awareness with my binoculars to take a look around. So this is +4, hopefully. Yes.
You do not see a steamer trunk, but you do see footprints and drunkie prints. Because in the mud, it's rained recently, and they're heading off like this. I would say they're heading to the northeast. Yeah.
Is that where we're going?
No, you're going to the south.
No, we're going south.
Right.
So it looks like whoever shot this person had a drunkie with them, and then they went off to the northeast.
Can make a scavenging check and see if there's anything in the area.
I can do scavenging. Yeah.
Well, you're looking at a distance, but yeah. You can
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come up,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to observe these lovely tracks, and I'm just going to start walking, just following them.
Okay. Well, right now, so far, no one's approached the body yet, but so you're going to approach the body, is what you're saying.
Away from the body.
I will approach the body, pistol out, because you never know.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll tag along.
I will go with
cover them with the submachine gun.
All right. The entire group goes up to check out the body.
It'll be fine.
The body.
I'm waiting back by the trees, but I'm covering them with the machine gun.
Okay.
As one does.
All right. So the three of you who get to the body, it is a weathered woman, like someone who has been wearing a lot of ragged, mismatched clothing. She looked like she was in her 40s or 50s. Maybe even 30s. Tough life. Multiple layers. Obviously, she is face up. Eyes open, and there is a dark stain and hole in her chest. So yeah, that's where she saw it, and hasn't been munched on by anything yet, so probably dead less than a day. You're guessing, just because it's fucking intact, and there's no sign of any blight on her body or on her. You can really, in terms of her flesh, you can see she's wearing fingerless gloves too. But one person can make a scavenge check to search her.
Not I.
I can
come up. I can come up and do it. I got it too.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
All right.
Just here's a long stick to turn her over with, because
I'm wearing work boots.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Go and give me a scavenging check.
Nope.
Okay.
While he's scavenging, can I kind of walk around the area, do an awareness check, see if anybody's watching us?
Sure.
Yeah, they already picked her off. Picked her clean, fucking vultures.
7 out of 8.
So a failure.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you're fine. So, but because Hannibal did pick out the tracks, you can follow them pretty clearly if you want to, but they lead away from the job site.
Let's keep going. They're probably long gone at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been
If
Well,
that's the person with the steamer, we could use that. We don't have any negotiating. We have nothing to get in with.
Mhm.
That steamer trunk might be our ticket.
I would say somebody could call in a reference for a tracking expert to analyze that, because none of you really have. Or is survival a skill? I can't remember.
No,
It's
doesn't look
not.
like it.
I would allow. Actually, I'll use criminality for this. Criminality would be a good way to analyze the tracks, I would say.
I've got that.
All right, you can give me criminality.
And yeah, nope. Ties go to the market.
God damn it!
All right,
I know.
You can call a reference to analyze.
Yeah,
the
I'm going to
tracks.
call a reference. I'm going to call. I'm going to call Scout Leader Bob. Scout Leader Bob was my scout leader, like when I was a kid. He knows how to track.
What's your? Well, hello there, Scout. How you doing?
Hey, Bob. I'm look. I'm trying to figure out these tracks, like how old they are, and
They look very fresh. That's a single person, an adult, probably. That looks like what size 10.5, something like that. Oh, look, the Dronky's pretty loaded down. Dronky's even in the mud wouldn't go like that, but yeah, he's carrying some cargo there. Yeah, very interesting stuff.
Cool, dude.
Yeah. Anything else you want to know?
Anything else we do want to know? I don't know.
I say
if you show him the scene.
Yeah, show him the scene. It's like, well, we're trying to figure out what happened here. Like, if I show you around, can you like?
Oh, that's a close range shot, of course. You can tell. So it's probably the dead person confronted the. That's probably my Amazon delivery. So don't worry about that. The person on the who got shot confronted the person with the dronky. Person with the dronky probably roll them over on their back. See how big the bullet exit wound is. Oh, it's not too big, so it's probably a pistol. So close range confrontation, got into an argument. Scavenger, dead person was shot. They moved on. So 2 individuals. Probably less than a day. With a dronky like that, you have to charge your batteries because of the cargo. So they're probably not too far from there if they're traveling on foot in this weather, in these conditions. So an agile group such as yourselves, if you run for a while, maybe like an hour, you might be able to catch up with them. But yeah.
All right,
you got to be careful. You got to be careful at how much you run, because if they hear you running, they'll go to hide in that forest. And even with a dronky, they could shut the dronky off and be very hard to find, a single person in that dense foliage. So, but also if you have a computer person with you, you might be able to ping the dronky and hack into it if they're not, if they haven't locked it down. So
yeah, I was never very good at that.
Okay, well, good luck, Scout.
Thanks, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Scout Leader.
Mm-hmm. So how much of that did I hear?
I'll tell you most of it.
Yeah.
Well,
I say we go after it. Sounds like if he's got a dronky with him and it's loaded down, it might be our guy. If he's not, then we just let him go. You might know something about the area.
You can't ever have enough bounty. So let's go.
Well, we're already dealing with somebody who's a fucking murderer.
The tattered clothing on the
Ain't like
body.
anyone's gonna miss him, and plus we might actually have some use for a dronky going where we're going.
Yep.
Does the tattered clothing on the body look of a particular time period, or is it just random rags?
It's just random. It's just
okay.
This person's a scavenger, just like someone who doesn't really fit in an enclave, but isn't like a raider. Kind of very living on the fringes. Yeah.
But probably not one of the archivists selling stuff.
Definitely. If they are an archivist, it would be one of the farmers, not one of the.
That was my thought.
That's not a Titanic costume. That's not a well kept costume. Those are just random ass clothing. Yeah. Okay. So whoever wants to, if you just follow them on foot, that's free up until whenever the track's in, but you're not going to get any distance on whoever's. They have a sizable lead on you. The second way is to run, But if you run all the way, obviously that's an athletics check, and then they'll hear you coming and have a chance to hide or set up an ambush or whatever. If you stealth all the way, you'll have to all make stealth checks, and you'll be stealthing faster than a walking pace, so you'll catch up to them. But if one person fails a stealth check, then you're fucking caught. So
It's never gonna work.
Now, hear me out here.
Okay.
If Ninja, oh no, I'm talking to the group. If Ninja goes ahead, he can't. If he's alone, he can't just kill Ninja outright. Sorry, young boy, but as a latent, he couldn't risk you going Vector right in front of him. So maybe if you can scout ahead, we can get him trapped, or between you and us.
Well, I mean, he already shot some poor woman. He seems pretty callous. That's
She wasn't a
unless she had
latent.
a gun and he took it. Well, it's a
She
good
wasn't a
point.
latent.
So you're saying I'm cool?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, very, very cool.
So basically, you can just send the stealth people up ahead. If they find the people, then they can tell the position and have the others catch up. So depending on the situation. So yeah, that's pretty easy to do in terms of game mechanics. So Hannibal, do you want to go along as well?
I'm gonna go with him. Yeah, I got 2 stealth.
Okay. Both of you give me stealth checks.
All right.
The tracks are pretty. Once you've spotted them, they're pretty easy to follow. You don't have to make checks.
Yay!
I got +2, please. Ah, yeah.
Like the wind.
Did both of you make it?
Yeah.
Yep.
10s.
Okay, so you hear the donkey before you get there, and you hear the donkey before you get there. So you slow down a little bit, and you can see basically he's cutting like through a deer path through a forest, and you can see a person in a sort of odd overcoat, but wearing a mismatch of like some clothes that look a little out of place and some regular looking clothes. I mean, you're seeing this person from the back, but like their pants look like blue jeans, but their coat looks a little fancy, and they're wearing work boots. But there's a donkey, and on top of the donkey is a fucking steamer trunk, and they're making their way through the forest, and it's kind of slow because the donkey is sinking into the mud a little bit, and so the guy is having to help get the donkey out, and he is sort of.
Drocky's not armed.
You can't tell. You're not a donkey expert.
Oh,
The
okay.
donkey might have a shotgun on it, but it might be underneath the steamer trunk, or it might be a belly gun. You can't.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. I got an idea. I like sneak up. No, you stay here, and I'll like walk up to him, and start talking to him, and like just bullshit him, just keep him busy, and like if he starts shooting me, you shoot him. But otherwise, like the other guys get a chance to catch up, and I'll just like get in his way and just make him stay. Cool? Because you can't shoot me because like I'm cool. I'm laden. Ladens are like cool.
Does he look like he's got obvious like Kevlar on? Because he's like pushing the
You're
donkey
seeing him
around.
from the back.
Yeah, I've seen him from
he's
the
wearing
back.
a long coat. Like, yeah.
I want to kind of get sort of
Actually,
halfway.
I'll say he has a top hat on. So like,
He's like
Yeah.
he's like not gonna shoot me.
I want to get halfway behind a tree and just like whistle.
okay,
So he turns around, and I want to see if he's wearing body armor.
okay. You get behind a tree and whistle.
I don't care if he sees me.
Oh, he immediately ducks to a tree, gets behind cover as well, and draws a pistol. So give me an awareness check to actually see if he has armor or not.
All right.
He has enough common sense to get to cover immediately.
Sure. Nope, just under.
All right, yeah, you still can't tell.
Damn it. All right.
I'm gonna start walking, sort of not at him directly, but a little to the side, so I end up in front of the donkey. Like,
Well,
hey
the-
man.
Well, the thing is, the path is pretty narrow. It's enough for one person at a time, and all around on both sides it's dense full.
Ah, right.
Sure,
So I'll
yeah,
just start
so-
walking up to him.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm Max. Hey man, like hang out a bit.
He
Can I
takes out-
can I like talk to you?
He takes out a large handgun and tells you, "Stop right there! Don't get any closer."
Hooray!
Yeah.
Like I just
Are you going
You
to
don't
stop,
wanna
or are
shoot-
you going to keep coming?
Get behind something, kid.
look. I'm gonna sort of get half covered, like just so I can sort of at least look at him. Like
You can see him. He's got like his head and arm are, you can see his head and arm, but like the rest of him is behind him.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do as well. Like, just sort of stick my head out a little bit and go like, just like, can I come and like talk? Can I talk?
You could talk there.
But my character's really bad at bullshitting. So if he's any skills of not bullshitting, then he'll
you
know
need
I'm
him.
just
Give me
bullshitting.
if you have no do you have any social skills?
No,
Okay.
networking.
Make a charisma check. Untrained.
Yeah, no, no, not at all.
Well, I mean that's what you're trying. Yeah. So he's like, if you come any closer, I will shoot you in your legs, and leave you to bleed out. All right. By the time you die, I'll be long gone. All right.
Okay. Can I use my weak spot? Blood. I want blood, mud, and poison to just shoot him.
No.
Probably not. Oh well. Yeah, I think it's still something I'd do.
If you stand out in the middle of the path and do that, I'll give it that. If you just like start slowly advancing and shooting at him while yelling, I'll give you a point of willpower. But like you're
we want to keep him busy.
Anyways, hold on.
No, we want to keep. That's true. We want to keep him busy for the other people.
Yeah. So
very much so.
So I'm gonna.
Well, hold on. You're behind cover. You got to. Yeah. So, LaCroix, what do you want to do?
It's a good question, and I think that
you're a ways back because you were not stealthing. So, but you heard the exchange. It's hard not to. So, you can try and sneak around or run around to flank him. You could go up the path to get in talking range of him, but still behind cover, or you can do something else.
I would like to do the second one with a stealth roll.
Okay, to flank him.
Or athletics. Which one would that be?
Either one. It just depends. Well, athletics, obviously, he'll hear someone running through the bushes, but he won't be able to necessarily see where, and it'll be a lot faster.
Helps if I use the.
Yeah.
That's just not right. That's not
that
right.
Is not
That's
correct
not a
at
crit fail.
I will flip that. That seems reasonable.
Okay. So you're running?
I am running.
Oh, no. Or were you stealthing?
I used my athletics to get around.
Okay. So you're running through the bush. He's like, hey, whoever's doing that, stop. Anyways, that's his. Watcher, what are you doing?
I'm going to try to buy both of them cover and ninja cover. I'm going to start marching straight up the path.
Okay.
Sword out, yelling, monster, I know you're hiding in here. Come meet your fate.
Oh my God.
There you go. That'll get you some will.
Yeah, that'll get you a point of will if you're just
okay.
Yeah.
God bless the Ren Fair.
All right, he's just going to shoot you. So,
that seems fair.
So black is the first number is going to be hit location. The second number is going to be damage. So hit location 5.
Get your arm, yeah.
Arm for 4 killing. As he shoots you in the arm. So now we're just in combat because you've scared the shit out of him. And he very does not want to. Yeah, he thinks you're
charges
raiders.
on armor on that or no?
Well, we kind of are, sort of.
Do you have armor?
Hey! I'm a lot of things,
yes.
sir, but I am not
arms and torso.
For what kind of armor?
Arms and torso against. Oh no, melee and unarmed. Never mind.
Yeah, if it's
chainmail,
chainmail,
it's not good for bullets.
Yeah.
No, you gotta buy some upgrades to get bulletproof on that, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so now we're in combat, and I will just say, who has a speed of 3?
I do.
I do.
I do.
Okay.
Oh wow, we're fast.
Fast group.
Yeah. All right. So, I'll say the people who are closer get to act first because they're closer. So, Hannibal, you all, you're in a covered position with a submachine gun. What do you want to do?
Hook him up.
He's kind of like sticking out. I can't remember if I can actually shoot him or not.
You can. He is in cover.
So it's precision, right?
It's a precision shot. Yeah. So you.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Oh, give it. I got shoot 3. I'll give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
If I have automatic, so I could still spend charges on damage for this, right?
No, because he's behind cover. So,
okay then. All right, that's fair. Yes, I hit him.
Okay. Just
Are we
roll.
doing random roll?
Yeah, not in the hit location. He just has. He's not a full time, so just roll d10.
1.
Your bullet grazes his face.
Yeah.
So, Ninja Max, 39. What?
This is.
Yeah.
You can just go max.
Yeah.
The whole thing has been long.
Charge up there and beat the shit out of
Oh
him.
no, I love Ninja Max 39. He's my favorite character.
All right, keeping it. Is it Rocky standing next to him, or is it?
It's in
on the
cover,
path?
but I mean, it's not in cover, but it's in the foliage. It's not in the middle of the path. So it's in front of him, I guess. But yeah, it's just standing there. He hasn't spent an action to give it orders yet. It's not fully upgraded. So what do you want to do?
Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna run up there and hit him. Like he shot my friend. Like it's time to represent. Just gonna get in his face.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He is going to. I mean, he sees you coming, so he's going to get give me an athletics check.
Yeah, that's a dodge.
Yeah. Well, no, if you dodge, you can't attack.
Oh, that's
Like,
athletic anyway. I made it.
Okay, so basically, you're going to get shot. Like he's going to hit you unless you. Like, there's no way he cannot hit you. You're running at him, and.
Do I get a will point for getting shot?
What spot is that?
I'm like.
Doesn't want to be a poser.
Oh,
I'm not
doesn't mean
opposed.
opposed. Yeah, exactly. All right, yeah. So he shoots you, but if you make your athletics check, you get in range of him, so you can make.
I made my athletics check.
Okay, so you do get to hit back if you don't get
Ooh,
killed.
cool. So the kid in the
hit location 10 for 4 damage.
Oh, great. That's
Ooh.
4 killing.
for
So-
killing the leg.
No, to
Or
the
the
head.
no, that's
That's
the head.
Ooh.
Yeah,
All
give me a
right.
self-control check. Also, the person who got shot, give me a self-control check.
No,
yeah,
nope,
it's not
I
great
failed that.
watching the latent get shot in the face.
Yeah,
No, I disagree. It is
I'm
better.
fine.
yeah.
It's better.
Yeah, I
Kid's
guess
a hoss.
everybody needs to make a stress check for the kid getting
Yeah,
shot in the face.
I failed. How
I
much
made it.
damage
All
do I
right,
do?
that's
That is
fair.
going to be 3 trauma for it to be shot in the face.
Oh, that's a
All
crit
right.
fail.
Ooh.
That's also 3 trauma to see the latent get shot in the face with a crit fail.
That's fair. That's fair.
On a regular fail, it's 2 stress, but yeah.
Too stressed.
Yeah, so I crack.
You crack, fight, flight.
All
and freeze.
right.
Fight.
All right, give me your attack roll.
Okay, just so you realize, my character has a club. It is nunchucks. He pulls out nunchucks out of his trench coat and then decides to hit him.
You get shot through the cheek, by the way, is how I'm going to say it.
Oh,
We don't have a
ow.
medic, do we?
Yeah, no,
No.
I will spend
Awesome.
2.
yeah, you feel it. You feel something hit your cheek, inside of your cheek. That's weird. Anyways,
Ow.
you really
Anyway.
just see red. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hit. And then I hit.
All right.
What's random?
Yeah. Roll d10. How much damage did last shit do?
10 to 8. Or 8 to 10.
Oh, you just
either or.
killed him.
Yeah. You
You
just
only had 10 hit points.
Yeah. You because it's nunchucks, I'll let you say you can determine whether he's like heavily injured or just outright dead.
No,
I mean, you cracked.
I
You
cracked.
fight.
I keep hitting him.
Oh yeah, you keep hitting him. Good job. Spend another 2 rations as you turn his head into pulp.
I'm egging him on from the trees.
Yeah. Did everybody make your checks for that?
Really kill him.
Yeah, he is really dead. So good
So
job.
I come out around the other side, like
Yeah.
in front of him on the path, and freaking Ninja 39 crazy kid is just beating the shit out of him with nunchucks.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, okay, whatever. I go and deal with the donkey.
I mean, at this point, he's just stomping down on his head, just like
It hurt.
I come running up the path, and I'm like, "Oh, we need to ask him some questions. We need to." Oh,
Yeah, you ain't asking him shit. He is. You tried. You did not really try to even. You didn't even really try to negotiate with him. You just
No, we
kinda
didn't.
Scare the shit out of him, and then
We
let
were
him go.
definitely gonna kill him.
Well, I was trying to convince him that I was hunting Ninja Max here. I guess he misunderstood and was a little paranoid.
Yeah, he was. Good job, everyone.
It went well.
Hold on. So I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. And yeah, then we can move through the body. So, BRB.
I'm just waiting until Ninja calms down before we go try to figure out how to make the drunkie follow us.
I go to like pull him off the guy, but then I realize he's a latent, and I'm just
Yeah. Just let him work it out.
Yeah, just let him, especially the head stomping. That's especially important for him to work out.
Yeah.
We'll treat it. You know how like if you're in an awkward situation and there's a pet nearby, everybody just kind of focuses on the pet. It's like the three of us like on the drunkie, like, oh hey, look at this.
Yeah, I've already pulled out my Ubix specs are out. I was getting ready to try to like one shot the dude with my Deadeye's hack, but I guess I don't need to. So that's nice.
I really needed that, Will.
Yeah, you did. I call
I
over.
need to get shot in the head.
Hey, Ninja Max 39, a little bit more of the skull, please.
He keeps going. He's not. He cracked. Like
Yeah,
he's had six trauma just today. It's not a good day.
That's a really bad day. Yeah. Anywho,
Let's see
I'm
how
sure
much
it'll be
trauma.
fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's see how much trauma we can get on one character in one game.
Oh my god.
Oh, he has had a bad day.
proven
He's been
stuff.
shot in the face and almost got eaten by 50 zombies.
That's a bad day. That's objectively a bad day.
That is his first
I'm really
day
glad I
out.
brought those fucking landmines now. I was a little worried once I found out that the enclave was already occupied. I'm like, oh, that's going to make things a lot harder to do.
All right, I'm back. So, here's what you find on the dude. You do find a laptop. It is protected, password protected. So nothing for free. You'll have to figure out how to, hack it. There is, you're guessing that's how he controls the drunkie, because it's just kind of now in standby mode, not really doing anything, and none of you are drone operators. But it does have a steamer trunk full of costumes from the Titanic, and you can just, I'm going to say that's Hull 4 to carry, but you can, actually it's Hull 2 if you just take the clothing, if you ditch the steamer trunk, but the steamer trunk might actually be valuable too.
We should keep the trunk. These people are
We should keep it
crazy.
all.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm. He also has a handgun, a base handgun. No, it's actually a handgun with a silencer. No, it's unsilenced. Actually, that is one thing, but it is balanced, and it does, a balanced handgun, and one refresh of rations. So,
Do you guys mind if I take the food? I'm a bit peckish.
Yeah, you
You
should
should, take
take
the, you should take the gun too.
Yeah, you're a growing boy. You should definitely take the food. So I got a buddy, used to work with me in the FBI office in St. Louis, who's really good at this hacking shit.
Okay, hold on though. First, I want to just pick up the laptop and like just walk away from the drunkie with it to see if it just follows us. Because we might not even need to hack we might not even need to hack it if it's just waiting. It's not moving.
It's not moving.
Okay, then all right.
He must have set it to standby or something.
Okay, well then just checking first.
He was getting shot at, so he
didn't
true. Wander around as he was, fighting for his life.
I was just hoping it was just set to follow the laptop and it didn't go anywhere because he hadn't moved very far from it. Okay, then that's fine.
Mm-hmm. It's our laptop now.
Yeah.
And so is the drunkie, because that's how this works.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I am going to call Agent Bootlicker.
All right. Agent Bootlicker doesn't like that name.
Well, then Agent Bootlicker should not have been quite so free with their private photos on the FBI's private web serve.
All right. Hello, LaCroix.
Hello, Agent. I have a favor to ask you.
Yeah. Well, favors cost money.
I will have money at the end of this job because I'm
Okay.
dealing with rich
So
ass
you'll owe me
archivists.
again. Okay, sure. What is it?
I show him a picture of the drunkie and the weird ass um, treasure chest of clothing.
Uh-huh.
I would like to sell you this drunkie and have you take it after I get it over to that stupid Titanic museum.
Okay, that's I a drunkie in the middle of wherever the fuck that is.
We might
It's
need the
useless.
drunkie for the job. Don't give it to him. Just
Yeah,
That's fair.
I cannot use a drunkie in there. If you take it to an enclave, then I could use it. You said the Titanic Museum? Those assholes? Okay.
Those assholes, yes.
Well, I mean, it's worthless to me there. Bring
Look-
it back to Troutfit, and I'll take it off your hand. Sure.
Beautiful. But in the meantime, we need to be able to at least have it follow us. Could you break
Okay.
into this asshole's laptop for me?
Well, I can do that. So, all right, that's Windows. Okay. Well, do this and this, and that'll bypass the protection screen, password protection screen, and you can blah blah blah. Blah. He walks you through it.
Hooray!
And you get access to the printer or to the laptop, and you can reset the password to 1 2 3 4, so you don't lose access to it. Then in terms of, I'm not a drone operator, so I actually don't know how to use that shit. There's the app right there, but so you can just use it, and it looks like there's actually some encrypted documents on there. It looks like a diary, but it's encrypted, so that's a separate thing to decrypt that. And that will take time to do that. So that would be a separate reference to get the encrypted diary of the dude. When also a separate thing to or someone can make an untrained skill
oh
check.
fuck no.
That sounds dumb. Let's not do that.
Yeah. So for one favor, one bounty, he defeated password protection, but he's not a drone operator, and you have to and the encrypted diaries is an entirely separate thing as well, but he can decrypt it, but that would be another favor if you have the
I mean,
charisma for it.
to be clear, and I do with two charisma, I can in fact like hold a decent conversation. And hey, free drunkie.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Well, if you promise to bring the drunkie to Troutfit, he'll take that.
Oh hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I have no need for a drunkie. A drunkie is just gonna weigh down my life.
Yeah, no, he can definitely make use of it. Okay, so he'll get it to you once you get to the job site. He'll have the encrypted notes. Call him back then, and he'll be able to give you a summary of them. But
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mark him as strained,
Mhm.
as one does.
Sure.
And assuming I ever use this character again, I'll mark that off for having given Agent Bootlicker a whole ass drunkie.
Mm-hmm. So in terms of getting the drone to work, that'll be a skill check or calling in a reference.
I think somebody else should call in a reference while I go pee.
I don't have anything to call a reference on, but
I will hand your ass a pair of freaking on for the scene. What do you call them? Ubics.
Okay. In that case, yeah. Who you calling there, Hannibal?
I'm gonna call Toaster.
Okay.
He's an unfortunate acquaintance of mine. He's a little too into the machines, if you get what I mean. He's really fat and he likes hot dogs.
Okay.
So I'm gonna call Toaster.
All right.
I'm gonna try to get him to tell us how to operate this here drunk.
Hey, Hannibal, how you doing?
A lot worse.
Yeah, but yours come crawling back to Toaster.
Yes,
Toast
unfortunately.
lands butter side up. Yeah. All right. He can explain to you the basics of getting a donkey to follow.
Yeah.
You can slave it to the laptop. It's already slaved to the laptop. So yeah, you activate this and do this to get it to follow you. So it'll follow you, and it has enough energy in it to get it to the job site. But to recharge it, someone will have to spend a refresh, or you'll have to scavenge for batteries to get it back to Troutfit.
So can I get him to also show me how to maybe slave it to a different device if necessary? Like one of the Ubix specs.
It varies on device to device. What's the device?
Ubix specs?
All right, yeah, I can do that. So he tells you how to do it for Ubix specs.
Okay, cool.
So now he tells you this now. So in order to actually do it, you have to make a foresight check to remember how to do it just right. So yeah.
Well, that's not going to go well, but that's nice of him to
But if you
explain
do,
it anyway.
I mean, if you slave it to the thing right now, you do it for free. But like,
yeah. I'll wait and see if we want to maybe do that later. I mean, once Adam gets back.
okay,
While you've got
yeah.
While you've got LaCroix's Ubix there, looking over the body, is it identifiable at all at this point?
Not the head, no.
But like the clothing and all that still is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why don't you snap an image of that, just in case we need a negotiating chip?
Oh, that's a little grisly, but yeah, why not?
Okay.
You had it coming.
Yes,
by the
Ninja.
way, Max, no one here does have first aid, right?
No.
Nope.
All right.
And no one would like to first aid the latent either.
No, and as I mentioned previously, parties that have medics are for cowards.
Yeah. So you just have a bunch of like cotton or like cloth covering the gaping hole in your cheeks.
I'll be speaking like this.
Yeah.
Shove a tampon
You
in
don't
there.
have
It'll be
to.
fine.
You don't have to speak like
Oh!
that. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to do anything, but like, yeah. I'll just give you actually one more self-control check for stress, because like, not having this untreated for a long time. Oh, this fucking sucks.
It's gonna be fine. Fine.
It is
Please
in fact
crit fail
not
that.
fun. Yeah.
Aw.
That's not fine. How
All
much
right.
stress do I take?
2 stress.
Oh, great. That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't
Fine.
worry.
I'm having a great day.
Mhm.
There's moths everywhere. Just plug it up with some of that.
Yeah. So moving on.
Leg
everyone-
3?
Yeah.
Quick
leg
question for people who, I guess we have the Ubix specs now. Do we want to change what the Dronky is slave to?
Just keep it
yeah.
on the laptop.
We can keep it on the laptop. I got him to explain, how to maybe shift the device if necessary, if we wanted to do that.
Yeah. To Ubix specs only. Like it's different for device
Yeah.
type. But like,
Will the laptop last us through the rest of the legs and back?
you don't have to spend charges on the laptop to have it keep following the laptop. But like, if you want to use the laptop for anything else, it has like 2 charges left. So
Okay.
2 uses left essentially. So if you want to changing it to Ubix specs will definitely count as a use. And once it's out, it's out. Like you can no longer follow.
The thing is, like, we have this for free.
Yeah.
They will follow this for free. If we put on them with Ubix specs, then, well, mine are going to run out really soon because they're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's okay. I was just a thought.
Okay.
We don't want to do it. It's fine.
Oh, someone. Yeah. So moving on. Leg 3. Everyone spends a ration,
As one does.
as one does. Very good. So still same arrangement. Scout makes a stealth and awareness check.
Maybe Ninja Max 39 should hang back on this one.
Okay.
But all right then.
I mean, you can all go instead of having the scout.
But I'm still cool, right?
Yes, you're doing great.
Very cool.
You're doing great.
Cool.
You're doing all right.
Okay, so are you changing the arrangements to everyone marching at the same time, or is it still,
We all
or is
going, I
Hannibal
guess, or
scouting?
we just
Okay.
I can
Yeah,
stand if
let's-
you guys want.
Let's just. Do I have anything that would help in this situation?
Out of character, let's stick together. Just all of us. It's easier.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
why not?
All right, so
I do have awareness too and stealth, so like I could do
Yeah,
it.
same
well,
as me.
well, whoever's at binoculars gets to make the awareness check. So
You're damn right.
okay,
That would be me.
all right,
All right.
make your
I'll
awareness
roll the
check.
awareness.
Yeah.
I did not make it.
Maybe
It was
this is a
plus 4, I did
situation
not
we
make it.
want to spend
Oh.
a will on.
I don't have any will.
Oh fuck.
All right. You fail. So you basically get very close to you see the you realize this forested area actually used to be a farm because you start to see fence posts or parts of fence posts and like with barbed wire on them but then you notice just over the hill it was you as you get to the top of a hill, you look down and probably about 100 feet away there used to be, well, there is a farm pond, that has been set up, but in the middle of the farm pond is a well, they're called ducks, and they're basically amphibious cars. They are
Oh yeah. Oh, I know it. That you like pedal.
no, these are vehicles here. Let's see here.
That's got me. That's very interesting.
And it
to
is
me.
half submerged. Here, I'll put it in game chat. Basically, this used to be a tourist thing where people would, and they're not just limited to like Branson. There have been in other cities, but like, you get like 20 people in there, and like you drive
All
into the
right.
lake. Yeah, so it's an amphibious vehicle. It's half submerged. The back end is sticking out. And so that's what you all see. Who has the highest foresight?
Not
I
me.
have foresight.
Okay. Well,
That probably
LaCroix,
means
Maybe we can pass something today
yeah,
that
LaCroix.
isn't shooting people.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that roll, foresight.
I have one, so hopefully this isn't a
Okay.
crit fail.
Yay.
Hey!
Oh!
Okay, you succeed. So you do see there are several crates on there that you can see that are above water, but you don't remember hearing of any groups that use these duck boats lately. So I don't yeah. So you don't know. It just
Huh.
this is a forested area a little bit. Like, why would you bring a big vehicle? Like, it is a fairly large vehicle into a dense area like this, and why would it get stuck like that in the pond?
How big is the pond?
The pond is not that big. It is
Been a while since I've seen some of those.
a farm pond is usually they just sort of
Yeah.
dig a hole and fill it with water so the fucking cows have something to drink.
Are we talking
Just
20 feet across,
kind of
200
it,
feet
yeah.
across?
Not 200 feet, like 50 feet across, maybe.
Yeah, they're not very big.
All right, guys,
Like,
I've got an idea.
Oh, here
Cows
we
like
go.
stand in them.
Yeah.
I'll wade out
So
because
we're
this
talking
is something in the
like,
pond that bites us. That
imagine something like this area has been overgrown with trees and brush and shit like that, but like in the middle of that is a duck boat halfway out. Can you picture the scene now?
Yes.
yeah, it is
You've immersed
weird.
us, Ross.
Thank you.
Okay, I have some rope here.
Okay.
You tie that to me, and you guys hold it. If something starts biting me, you can just pull me in. I'll leave my stuff here, and I'll just wade out, and we can see what's on there. Because if something bites me in the water, at least like that'll hurt, but we won't have to kill whoever else gets bitten.
Well, are you doing that, or are you just proposing that?
I'm proposing it. Like, here's a rope. I'll leave my stuff here, keep my carpet armor on, and I'll just wade out there. How does that sound? You pull. If something happens, you just yank at this rope and pull me out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
all right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. So
So-
I'm spending out of my climbing kit.
Okay.
I'm leaving out all my junk here except just keeping the carpet armor on as if I get bitten.
Mhm.
And then just start weighing out in the water. Hoping
Okay.
not too deep.
Well, Ren Fair should hold the rope, and Hannibal will hide in the. Well, I'm going to try to stealth. So if someone sneaks up on us or is taking an affront to us and looking at their boat, they will not immediately make me.
Okay. All right. So we'll just do this one person at a time. So Hannibal,
Okay.
give me a stealth check first to stealth.
I do not make that.
Okay.
Of course you don't.
You're fine. You're good. You're definitely hidden. LaCroix, what are you doing while this is happening? We'll do Ninja Max last.
I am holding my action to hold the rope
Okay.
and pull his crazy ass back.
Okay. Watcher, what are you
I'm-
going to do?
Presumably the anchor on the rope
Okay.
and getting ready to pull back.
Hold up. The anchor on this rope is a goddamn tree. We're just helping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
about to say,
Yeah.
Well, if it's on a farm, I didn't know how close the tree was.
Ninja,
That's all
fence
you
post.
start wading out. Well, actually, you can give me an awareness check. You can see if there's any casualties in the water. It is dark and murky, but you have a chance.
I
of seeing.
fail because ties
Oh
go
my
to the
God.
market.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Definitely fine.
There's nothing out there.
There's nothing in there. You start wading out there. It only gets it is pretty. It's actually rained not too long ago, so it is actually fairly deep. So you have to start swimming out there. So make an athletics check to swim out there and climb into the duck boat.
All right,
safely.
let's roll that athletics.
Mhm.
Yep, I swim.
Okay. Now give me an awareness check.
I don't think I made one yet.
Yep.
I did.
made one.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a self-control check.
Yeah, that's that.
Well, it's not for what you think.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I got shot in the face. It can't be worse.
It really can.
There's a claymore right pointed at your
Oh
head.
fuck!
Oh,
You're
fuck.
hanging on the side of the duck boat, and if you move any closer, if you pull yourself in there, the claymore's going to go off in your face. So,
Right?
That's
So-
a claymore. It's gonna go off him, go
So-
through him, and into all of us.
yeah, well, it'll definitely pepper the two people holding the rope. So this is very important. We're doing this very, very Ninja Max. What is your next action?
All right. The claymore's at my face.
Yeah, it's planted. It's actually, you see, it's been tied. It's been taped. Remember, the duck boat's at an angle. It wouldn't it's not on a flat surface, so they taped it to basically a chair seat. So it would be as you're hoisting yourself up, it would be right at head height. So yeah, and there's a tripwire along the railing.
All right.
That you've almost triggered, but you have not yet. So you can go back down into the water, basically reversing your actions, and to carefully and calmly, basically get out of the duck boat, or you can do something else. Yeah.
Or I could cut the wire.
Yeah.
You do it.
You definitely
Oh.
do. That is criminality. Do you have criminality?
Yeah, I've got criminality and a mini toolkit.
Yeah, you definitely can.
I'm
cut
gonna
that
swim
wire.
back because I said I left all my stuff.
Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna tell them to pull me. Pull me back.
Okay, so that's
Don't,
not
don't, don't
okay, so
yank
you're,
it back. Oh god.
so you're not cutting the wire. You're going
No,
back.
not
down.
yet.
Okay, so that is your action. You're going back down. Let's see here. LaCroix and Watcher, you're standing by, and Hannibal. You can give me an awareness check.
No binoculars. I'm guessing.
No, because you have your gun out.
Nope. No, I don't make that.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 1d2 to see whether it's LaCroix or Watcher who gets shot. 1 is LaCroix, 2 is Watcher.
God damn it.
All right, LaCroix. A silenced rifle shot hits you. Hit location
Ow!
9 for 7 damage.
Ah.
Yep.
You were
Wow.
saying about
Water,
medic?
do you?
Wow.
All right. Self-control checks for everyone.
Tough but fair.
Yep.
Oh, I get it.
Ah, pass.
It's just
I succeed.
Yep.
No.
All right, 1 trauma if you fail. So now we're in combat. So we're starting with Ninja Max. You're at the base of the duck boat. You lowered yourself out safely, but you're in the middle of the pond.
And you have nothing on you.
You have
I've
nothing.
got nothing on me.
You can
Carpet armor.
You can
Yeah.
dive into the water and stealth
plan.
your way to the thing, or you could run and swim as fast as you can to get to the shore. So
I'm gonna dive into the water
okay.
and then
Is that-
swim sideways. I'm just
Alright.
dumping the rope and swimming sideways.
Yep. Okay. If you make a stealth check, you'll get there at the end of the round, and you can act next round. Otherwise, you're going very slow.
I fail.
Okay. So you're going very slowly. So you'll lose your twitch next round. You only get one action instead of your.
And no worries.
But you'll get half an action essentially next round. LaCroix, you've been shot. You don't know from where. You're in a forest. It's late afternoon. I mean, there's still light, but like what are you going to do?
Take cover.
Okay. You can take cover.
More importantly, I'm going to drag crazy ass Witcher dude with me.
Okay.
Watcher dude. It's
Mhm.
like
Totally original.
Sniper!
IP. Do not steal.
Yeah, totally original character, dude. That's it. Yeah, exactly. You yell sniper. That's a loud sound. We'll deal with that in a bit.
God damn it. I mean, that's fair. It's what I would do.
Yeah,
But fuck.
So,
Mission's going real well.
It's
yeah,
going great.
Watcher.
Right.
Since
Yeah.
I was standing next to LaCroix when he got shot, can I awareness to try to figure out where the shot came from?
Now it'll take 2 awareness checks to pinpoint the sniper because he's hidden and has a silenced rifle, but you can use 1 to narrow the range of where he could be. So yes. So
Okay.
basically, you point out over there, and then the next person. If you make that check, you can point out what general.
I'm going to use a
direction.
will to flip that.
Okay. So he's coming from the east of your location. If another person makes a check this round, they can pinpoint the location of the sniper. So it
He's
takes 2
coming from
checks.
the east.
Yep. And only Hannibal has not acted yet. So
I'll try to figure out where he's at.
Mhm.
And I'm slipping a better spot near the tree I think I'm hiding behind.
well, you can focus on finding.
That's
where
a
you can-
crit success.
Okay, well you can do both. It turns out. Yeah, so you see a dude in camouflage running, or a person, in camouflage running from one bush to another. With your crit success, you realize instantly what's happening. Okay, so you can have more
I'll
You
take
can have
more
it-
information.
More information. This is an ambush. This is an engineered ambush engineered for takers. So you realize someone needs to be watching your backs right now, because his buddies are going to be creeping up on you right now.
Yeah, I'll radio that to everyone else,
Okay, but you
which
can
is
still
just Agent LaCroix.
yeah. So yeah, there's going to be one more angle of attack, but you can get a shot off at him this round.
Yeah, I'll shoot him.
Okay. He was moving. He wasn't shooting this round. He was going for his idea was to shoot, move, move.
Yeah, typical sniper.
Yeah.
Oh, I make the fuck out of that.
All
Nice.
right.
I'll spend the rest of the charges, 3 more off of my machine gun for damage.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, go and roll damage separate.
You did not.
Leg shot.
Yeah.
It's 6 to 9, technically.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I reload, but hey.
No, it's hit location then damage. So you did 12
Oh.
damage.
12 to 3 then.
Yeah. So you take his leg out with a 4-round burst. He goes down, and he is out of the fight because he is bleeding out. He's
Fucking prick.
That hurt.
Good job.
So that's handy.
Yep. And he screams, and let's see here. There are shambles then mass. So two shambles away, 8 casualties start coming out of the forest.
Well, they're going to him, so that's not really big
They
of a
are
problem.
going to be going to him first. So yeah, we'll say that they're going to him first. So that's actually helpful. But you'll have a vector then pretty soon.
Not if they eat him.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a dice roll if they eat him or if they vectorize him.
That
And at least
sounds
he's
like-
legless.
But it
Yeah.
takes a
That-
while for him to turn.
Yeah, that really sounds like somebody else's problem.
Oh yeah,
Um,
because it's a cold bite. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, well, that's everybody's round. So new round. Let's see here. LaCroix, you're in cover. You're in a position to act. You did get the warning from Hannibal. What do you want to do?
I suppose I should roll awareness
Mm-hmm.
to see what's around me before I act.
Yep.
You know,
Well, that-
check
Well, if
my
you fail the
corners.
check, that's all you do is look.
I'm gonna flip that.
Okay. You spot movement. Yeah, coming angled the opposite direction from the sniper's location. They're pincher attack. So there is a camouflaged figure getting an angle on you. So if you can shoot at them.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a what do we call it? A charge off my Ubix specs
Mhm.
for that beautiful Deadeye's hack,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna put some rounds down range because that motherfucker's buddy shot me.
Mhm.
And that misses,
Mhm.
even though I had +5.
Yep. Well, it happens. Let's see here. That's going to scare him because he doesn't realize what had happened, so he's going to spend the rest. That shooter's going to go into cover. So let's see here. Watcher.
All right, do I need to make another awareness to recognize
Well, if
anybody around me, or?
You saw the one that Agent LaCroix shot for free.
Yeah, we don't know if
Shot
there are
at.
even more of them.
You don't
Right,
know
right.
if you make one more. If you succeed on one more awareness check, I'll tell you if there are any others, and if so, where they are.
Okay, I'll do another awareness check for now.
Okay, but if you fail, that's all you can do this round. That's
Uh,
I
My
really
awareness
don't need
2, 5 out of
Thank
5.
God, okay.
Yep.
okay. So you succeed, and there is one other attacker, and they about like 10 yards, 30 feet away from the first one. They were sneaking up on your position, so they have some sort of gun in their hand. You're not sure.
All right, can I take a crossbow shot at him?
You sure can.
I like how the only thing we're good at is killing people.
Hey, that's what takers are there for.
All right, that's a 12 over 5.
Roll damage. Hit location, then amount of damage is how it goes.
5 to 4.
5 to 4. Okay. Which is the leg. Fuck your legs. It is red markets apparently.
Yeah.
Fuck your leg!
Fuck
Take a
your
crossbow bolt to
He
the
took
leg.
a bolt to the knee.
He did take an arrow to the knee. He literally did. But he's not down. Give me a athletics check to get into cover
All right.
because he is, going
Probably
to be-
pissed about that.
Yeah, he's not dead, and he's definitely wanting to shoot you.
And I've ended his adventuring career.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, he's already a bandit, so yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna spend a will
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
to not crit fail.
You do not crit fail, so you don't take double damage, but you do get hit.
Ow.
Let's see here. Hit location 2, 5 damage.
Ow.
Hey.
So fuck your arm.
so we were saying about a medic.
Legs. It's all legs.
Oh yeah, hit location 2. Yeah, so yeah, you get hit in the leg as well. Fuck.
I like how we
your-
rearranged the hit boxes and this leg problem still exists.
Yeah. So yeah, you're returning fire. Let's see. The sniper is getting eaten. The other guy is in cover.
I'm like,
Actually, I mean, no, he would. Yeah. I remember also. Ninja, you have one action left.
still in the water.
Yeah, you're at the edge. You're at the shore now, but so you can't. You have your tactic left. You lost your.
And am I anywhere close to them? So I have an idea.
You have an idea. You can hear the gunshots and firing. So
Let's say odd, some on the same side as they are, even some not. How's that sound?
I mean, you could spend this round to get your equipment. the stuff you left behind.
I was just gonna sneak up on them.
Okay, yeah, you can sneak up unarmed.
Okay.
So give me a stealth check.
All right. If I'm on the same side, sure.
Yes.
2d10. I sneak up on them. I sneak good.
Okay, you sneak. I mean, you're still a distance from them, but they're not unaware of you when you're flanking them. So, but you're not in melee range yet.
No.
Okay.
Later.
All right. I think the only person that's left is Hannibal.
Yeah, I gotta reload. Can I
Yep.
try to flank the guy while I'm doing that?
You can. You can get it. Well, right now you were shooting the sniper, right?
I shot the sniper.
Yeah, so you're
the
not-
guy was okay.
Yeah. The remember they were coming from opposite angles, so you can move to get get an angle on the two remaining shooters.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay,
as
you
I'm
can do that for
reloading.
free, but if you want to get a flanking bonus or something, that would be a check.
No, I just want to
Okay.
ignore their cover next time when
Okay.
I'm shooting them.
The zombies. The dude is the sniper is fighting off the zombies pathetically, but failing.
I do have to reload doing
Yeah,
that. Is that
yeah.
fine? Okay.
Yeah. You can reload and move. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
That's not too hard. So new round. All of you can hear the screams of the sniper as the zombies begin tearing into him.
That really is a him problem.
That is going to be a problem for you in the near future, but not right
Be
now.
him for a little bit.
So yeah, Agent LaCroix. There are two shooters. One is wounded, one is not. They're both in partial cover. You're both in you and Watcher in partial cover. Yeah, you can shoot first, and then they'll shoot back, basically.
So can I do the thing where I take the precision shot and then duck, like old West fashioned?
Yeah, you can shoot. You can make no precision shot takes both your actions, but they're in partial cover, so you can just shoot. Basically your athletic checks are how quickly you can get into cover or not.
Right. So that'll be another shot there. My UV specs are active for the scene,
Mhm.
and let's try that frickin' roll again.
Yep. But a precision shot would auto kill them, but yeah, I guess because it would be a headshot.
That'd be 14 over 3.
All right, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
7 to 10.
10 to the chest, yeah.
No, hit location
Oh,
10.
God damn it, I keep getting that mixed up. That's 7 to the head, yeah.
Well, no, no, they're not dead because they have 10 in the head, so they have 3 hit points left. So yeah, shoot them in the jaw. Actually, in the neck. I'll just count the neck as part of it. So they're bleeding out, but they're not quite dead yet. So they're gonna get a shot off at you. So go ahead and give me athletics.
Oh!
Oh boy.
No will left.
Oh, it's
All
fine.
right.
We're fine.
Hit location. Wow. Fortunately for you, it's only 4 killing to the chest.
I mean, it's not great.
It's not great.
It's not that
I'm
I
glad
wanted.
we're doing random damage and that isn't 14 to the chest.
Yeah.
Seriously. All right. So yeah, that happens.
Yeah, that does happen. And Watcher, can you reload your crossbow and shoot? Or
Twitch. It's a twitch. So I'm gonna stay fully behind cover.
Okay.
And twitch to reload my crossbow, and then make a leadership check to yell out, "Your fire support is dead. Your traps didn't work, and you'll barely make it home alive if you leave now. Give up and surrender."
Okay. Give me a leadership check.
That seems fair.
10 over 7.
Hey.
Okay. The guy throws a flashbang. And he so everyone, let's see here.
Thanks.
Yeah. No, he's probably doing it to cover his escape.
Yeah, I figured, but still.
So I'll say this: if you guys just hunker down, for the next action. The two shooters will retreat because they're both still alive and can retreat. And then you just have to deal with the casualties. Or you can be vengeful and fight and try and shoot them as they escape. In which case,
I want blood, mud, and poison, so I'm gonna shoot him.
all right, first give me an awareness check to avoid being blinded.
Yes.
You make that?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not blinded, so they are. You can shoot at one. There's one shot in the leg and one shot in the neck.
Who was sneaking up behind me? Was that the leg guy?
Let's. No, the guy that was sneaking was the sniper.
Oh, I want to know the guy who was coming around behind me from the other angle.
Well, both of them.
That was both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought one of them was going with the sniper. Okay, well, I'll just...
okay, the sniper's to the north, and the two other shooters are from the south. Like, that was the plan.
Okay. I'll take head guy.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Pass 7
Okay.
over 6.
All right. He's dead. Like, yeah, 3 hit points left. I can't imagine him survive. I mean, I guess you can roll damage.
Okay.
Now that you've said it, it would be hilarious.
It would actually be hilarious.
7 to 2.
Hit location 7, 2 damage. Yeah. I'm just gonna say he's dead. I don't want to keep.
Oh, okay.
So you drop him. But the other guy is going to shoot at you futilely, Hannibal. So go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Don't crit fail like me.
Hopefully. See, that's... how many rations? I'm going to spend 2. So that's 4. Okay, yeah, I pass anyway. I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, you dodge out of the way. So there's one guy, one bandit left. Ninja, you snuck up on, have a better position. Nobody's aware of you, but I don't think you're armed.
No, that's my next question. Is there like a branch anywhere close by?
Just go spit on his face wound.
No.
Please don't.
Yes, there is a branch nearby.
I just pick it up and unbrain him.
Okay.
He's shooting back at me. He just clothesline him with a tree branch.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
roll melee.
Precision roll. I aim me for the head.
Yeah. Okay. Melee. You can't spin. You can only spin the one.
Yeah.
All right. You knock him out.
Kathunk. My crit says he didn't die.
Yeah. No, he's the wounded the Skyrim guy is knocked out.
Yeah. Okay. Only minor brain damage.
Only minor brain damage. So now you just have 8 casualties to deal with.
Did I get a will for shooting that guy?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Hannibal, what were you doing? They were surrendering.
Well, they weren't surrendering; they were running away. But you know, tomato. Doesn't matter.
Pricks.
Yeah.
Correct.
So who's dealing with the 8 casualties?
I'm going to head up there.
Mm-hmm.
How far away are they?
They're like 5 shots away.
It's literally what I built.
Probably
I'm
also
going to pull out the
that
sword.
guy.
No, they're not. They're
okay.
moving on to living targets. Like.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah. You
I guess
All
there's
right.
no gunfire.
Let's y'all deal with that, and I'll help.
I'll go march out with the sword drawn and be like, fine.
I'll help out.
You're gonna try and melee all of these, Watcher?
No, I'm going to crossbow bolt as many as I can from a distance, and then as they get close enough.
Okay, make a crossbow check. They're 5 shambles away. If you make this crossbow check, you can kill 3 of them with your reloading. Because you can only before.
And then I will
So
also be shooting at them.
I'm gonna. Well, you can't flip that. So it's 11 over 9, but it's a critical failure because it's 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Your string just broke or something.
I'm not gonna say the string.
Well, I'm gonna use a will to not critically fail.
Oh, okay then.
Okay.
I'll just fail.
I know what the crit fail would have been. Do you want to know what it would have been?
Yes.
You know what? No, I won't spend the will. Let's just have some fun. It's a will.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Whatever.
It'll be fine.
You don't hit. No, your crossbow doesn't break. You lose the bolt. And because you hit the fucking claymore. Now everyone's pretty far away from it. So I'm just gonna
We need to
say
leave.
you do need to leave. You don't take any damage, but you can't loot shit. If you want to deal with the unconscious bandit, you have to carry him. But otherwise, you're gonna get. I'm gonna roll like 5d10 for the number of fucking casualties.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
How many Hall is the bandit?
3.
Why are we taking him? Fuck.
Protect the weak.
Yeah, he was real weak when he was shooting at me and all of us.
All right, if you take the bandit, yeah.
That's
I'll
my
give you-
bandit. I'm standing over him.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna pick up his gun,
Yeah.
whatever it is, and then we're
It's a
just
submachine
running.
gun. Yeah. No, it's a rifle. It's a rifle, actually.
No, so I will hold out a hand and then like stop myself from touching, dear Ninja Max 39 and say, Ninja, go get your gear.
Yeah, pick your stuff up before we start running away.
Good
Go get
idea.
your gear.
I run for my gear.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm just going to pat the raider down.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You get 1 refresh of ammo.
I will absolutely take that. That's wonderful. I'll spool. Well, I mean it's rifle ammo, so I give it to Hannibal. I think.
Oh wait, do any of you have rifles?
He has the LMG.
I have a submachine gun.
This
If
is
he's
rifle.
got any 45 on him, I'll take
Nope.
that.
He
Okay.
has,
Oh well.
he has rifle ammo. So if he doesn't have, none of you have a he has a rifle and rifle ammo. That's all he has on him.
I'll take his fucking rifle. Whatever.
Yeah, you just take his gun. It's a better gun than what you
Right.
have.
Hey!
It's
That-
unsilenced and it's
my
advanced.
pistol's fine, thank you.
Yeah.
Does he have any bounty on him?
No, I mean, if you stop to search him, you're going to make a self-control check for stress, because you lit up the entire
We're not
floor.
we're not searching them.
We're not
If you're
searching.
like stripping
I
gun,
just-
I just
I
just
come
take
over
his
and
gun.
lift him over my shoulder.
Okay.
All right, I've got his gun.
All right. Give me I spent an extra 2 rations to
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you get clear of the site, leaving all those
I'm
bodies,
fast
all
now.
that loot. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we got rations off of that guy that we killed.
I ate them
well,
already.
You mean
You
the
did?
steamer trunk guy, the drone
Yeah.
guy? Yeah. Well, you already spent those.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
you-
did. Fuck.
Yeah.
And we have his gun, whatever it was.
Yeah.
We did take his handgun.
It,
yeah.
it was a handgun. Yeah.
Is it a heavy rifle or just a rifle?
It's a
rifle?
regular rifle. I think that don't have heavy rifles. There were 3 bandits who basically, just so you know, there were 3 bandits who had a claymore and an idea. They brought the duck boat in there. They sunk it in the pond, and they set it up as taker bait. And their plan was taker climbs in, sets off the claymore. The noise draws all the casualties. The sniper starts shooting at people with a silenced rifle. They can't tell what's going on with all the casualties attacking them. And then the remaining 2 come in and yell at them to finish off the takers, and then they take all the gear. Yeah.
Not a bad plan.
It's a good plan. It's
Yeah,
a
I was
solid
gonna
plan.
say that we should leave the duck boat after those guys ambushed us because there's definitely nothing in those fucking crates.
Nope.
Nope. Out of the point.
But I sort of wanted a claymore just to have it.
I've got 4 more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Yeah.
Now we'll never
Um,
know.
So I'm going to be able to sell this rifle. So that's some extra bounty. And fuck
So-
that dude.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with him? You did take him hostage.
We're carrying him away. Does he have any food on him?
No, you didn't take it to a battle. He has a hideout somewhere.
Do I get
Well,
an extra
I
point of
guess we
will
could just
for
beat the
saving
shit
by
out
the
of him
way?
until he tells us where his hideout is.
I like that plan. That's a good plan.
Sorry, somebody asked a question.
Oh, I say, do I get a point of will for saving him?
Well, if not, if you let them beat him up and to interrogate him.
No, I'm not going to let them beat the shit out of him.
Okay. Well, what are you gonna do?
That's
with
not
the
very
sheep?
sporting.
You can
Just
tie him
question.
up, yeah, and then ask him and talk to him. So yeah, so you tie him up. He wakes up. He's like, "What the fuck? Oh shit, fuck." Yeah, it's just a scuzzy little guy. You know, smells. You know, he's just a bandit living in the woods, preying on takers and travelers.
So I will
Where are
step
you
in.
based out of?
No, I put a hand up, please. It's literally my job.
Mhm.
Hi, my name's Agent LaCroix. You attacked us in the woods, and you need to give us the location of your stash, or I'm going to put a bullet into your knee.
If you take my stash, you might as well put a bullet.
But you get to live, which is there's always hope as long as you can live.
With no food, no weapons, nothing.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you your rifle back without bullets. And you tell us where your stash is. You take us to it. Once we have taken our fill as recompense for you shooting at us, then whatever's left is yours. You know, your other two buddies aren't coming back. And we will depart, and we will not need to kill you.
All right, give me persuade.
Fucker, I'm gonna kick his ass. I'll kill it. Ugh.
If you make a persuade check, then he'll believe you.
Yes, 5 over 1.
Okay. It's a leg out of the way, so you have to spend another ration to get there.
Done.
Yeah,
Alright.
I could use my refresh. I could use more bullets. Maybe.
Can I get a will for can't ever have enough?
We are-
that's if you betray him. But if if you do and not give him his rifle and shit back. But if you do that, then someone else is gonna have to make a self-control check for for doing that. It's mutually exclusive. Like you can't either give him shit enough so he has a shot at surviving, or you don't. So yeah, you both can't get will from this.
Fuck. Okay, fine.
I'm going to be protected. If you steal his stuff, I'm just going to end up like giving him my crossbow or something.
Yeah.
That's really dumb. I don't want that
Literally,
to happen.
quixotic is my like. Soft.
Yeah. We're already getting a bunch of shit out of it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes you to an abandoned building, and he goes into the cellar, the storm cellar essentially, and there is 1d10 plus 10 rations there. So 16 ration units there that you can distribute. So each of you gets 4 essentially.
Okay.
Done.
And then there is.
If anyone needs 4 more,
Is there any 45 that I can use in my machine gun?
Submachine gun, you mean?
Yeah.
I will let you make a scavenge check. One person to make a scavenge check to find.
Yeah, I can scavenge.
Okay.
My wheelhouse. I got +2.
Mhm.
Tied crit. No.
Ties go to the market.
Tied.
Okay. There is not submachine gun ammo. There can be one other useful thing though, but not.
Okay. What else does someone want? I'll look for it.
Well, while you guys are searching, could I persuade? Does he have any info on the Titanic Museum? Does he have any interactions with them, being not that far away?
What do you roll? What is your approach?
Basically, I just want to see if he's traded with them. That we're not interested in him. If we'll give him information on where he can head that's safer. If he can give us anything about
here, you stop taking my shit and I'll tell you. So he's basically saying you failed your scavenge check, you didn't find any submachine gun ammo. And he's saying if you stop picking through my shit, I gave you all my fucking food. I'm gonna have to go out and hunt tonight so I don't fucking starve. Back to eating fucking diseased squirrels. But don't take the rest of my shit and I'll tell you. Well, that's if you make your persuade check.
Can I give him 2 rations instead?
2 rations will replace the persuade check.
Okay.
But so that's his deal. After you give him the 2 rations, he says, "Look, I need that shit that you're picking through right now. I'll tell you what you want to know if you stop taking my shit."
Folks, can we let this man have a chance at survival?
Sure. I mean, if he's got good info, yeah, I'll stop.
Okay, yeah, I know about those assholes.
Got snacks now.
What do you want? What do you want to know about them? They were really pissed recently because one of them made a deal with there's apparently another fucking group of them in Pigeon Forge, and they've been feuding ever since. But the Pigeon Forge people lured the Branson people away with some deal, and he was going to meet them, and he stole a bunch of shit. And so they're real pissed off about that. They actually tried to hire takers to find the guy, but They,
Da 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 da.
but they kind of didn't. Yeah, I don't know how that's going. They're real big on telling you that this is for the great. This is the best. This is at least your life has meaning because you're helping protect history and civilization and shit like that. So you're not a bunch of but all it winds up is they get to live in that place with power and light and heating and all this other shit and nice clothes, and you have to be a dirt farmer to support them. So there is a way in that they don't know about, or I don't think they patched up about, but there's like over a dozen armed people in there at any given time. So me and my former colleagues never used it. So yeah, there's a storm drain tunnel that leads into the building itself. The only thing is there is a metal grating you have to get through. You get through that, and then you're in the building proper. But you do that, so you have to cut through it pretty quiet because it's pretty close to the actual museum, and they're moving around and doing shit in there all the time. So if you can figure a way to cut out that metal grating quiet, then you can get in. They won't know the difference. Jeb was going to put something in their HVAC system to poison them all, but he could never get we could never source a gas that would do the trick. So that grate opens up into the room with the HVAC, the filtration system access. So yeah, that's all I know.
Thank you.
All right.
What is your name?
Don't worry about it. I don't. Steve. My name's Steve.
Well, Steve, if you change your mind, here's some coordinates. If you head this direction, you can live out the rest of your life as my squire when I return.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
keep that in
Agent
mind.
LaCroix just put face palms and all right. So she hands
Are
him.
we giving? Wait. Are we giving him back his rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that, but like
Can I see it for a bit?
No, you're latent.
Yeah.
You have a
I
face wound.
reach
You're-
for the rifle from LaCroix. Can I see it just for a bit?
Please don't let the latent touch my rifle. I ain't got anything to disinfect it.
yeah.
What do you need to see it for?
What do you need to see it for, Max?
I just want to let him have to clean it a bit so he doesn't like put bullets in it and shoots it in the back.
Look, if I shoot you, there's 4 of you and 1 of me, and you already killed. I'm not gonna shoot at you. I'm not suicidal.
We can watch
Right.
him leave first.
Yeah.
You're at
so,
my house.
No,
This is
we're
where
just give him the gun and let's go. This is stupid.
I'm
yeah.
not
Damn it.
suicide-
All right, fine. I spit on the floor and walk out.
Ah, fuck.
Maybe don't shoot at Layton's, So I hand him the rifle. No bullets in it.
Yeah.
There will be a few bullets on the ground outside. You
Just-
wait. My buddy here with the LMG is going to be watching, so maybe not come out for a little while.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
I think
Bye-bye.
Steve here is intimidated enough. Let us move on.
No, let's move on. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we have a few ways of getting into the Titanic Museum, it seems. We can
Yeah,
move
we
in
should
stealthily. We
Alright,
have
so
the
another-
clothing to be to represent the other group. Maybe
I think that
both,
would be a terrible idea.
but we could say both museums have had splinter groups, and we're a splinter group from Pigeon Forge.
How much do
Litter.
any of you know about the Titanic?
Very little.
Absolutely nothing. So,
I saw the
here's
action
what
I
movie.
don't
we
think
should
the
do.
plan to pretend to be insane people obsessed with the Titanic is going to go over very well.
Look,
Correct.
I saw Ninja Die Hard 9, and like that was on the Titanic.
Pause. Hold that.
So we
thought.
have an expert.
Yeah, we hold that thought. The other alternative is my buddy's probably at this point cracked the encryption on that diary. And
Mhm.
while it's probably mostly bullshit, we could just tell them that we have that and, this lovely trunk of clothes. Say, we'll give you the trunk. and the man's laptop. We'll transfer the whatever the hell it's called, the drawn key to one of our specs and say,
Just keep
why
the
don't you
laptop.
pay us? Well, I guess they need the files, not the laptop. That's fair. We'll keep the laptop. We don't need any pay except the drawn key and the laptop.
No. Hold on.
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish.
You continue. Yeah.
And as recompense, you let us have the chair and the watch. We have a nice negotiation. We don't have to shoot anybody else today. We go home with the drunk. We sell the drunkie to my buddy, and we all get to eat.
We still need to do the video.
I'm working on that.
What if we trade it for 1 hour, unwatched, uninterrupted in the museum?
We only need like 5
They're
minutes.
not going to go for that.
We can sneak
Have you
in.
ever dealt with archivists before?
I just feel it's better to be upfront with these crazy assholes.
How about-
Archivists will shoot you in the belly to take $1 off of you. Not bounty, a US dollar that is entirely worthless now.
They haven't
Could
known
we-
to do that.
If we try to negotiate with them, there's a lot of them though. That's a problem.
Yeah, you can try to.
Will the
negotiate.
other guys? If we call the other guys, can we ask them if we just blow up their museum if we get paid anyway
That's
instead of the video?
I don't think they're going to want to do that. All right, my idea for the video.
They're pretty
Now-
specific about what they want. They want
Yeah, true.
Blowing it up is not.
Now, with that video, I've seen my share of movies too. There's a little thing they used to do called ADR and dubbing.
Mm-hmm.
If some of us were a little familiar with computers or knew a guy, maybe we could record a video of us having a tour and edit out any or just keep quiet through the whole thing and just have ourselves edit in voice lines later.
Well,
Well,
We
it
could
can't
definitely
be voiced
do that.
over. It has to look like it has to be someone talking inside the museum, talking shit about the brands in the museum.
Nah, okay.
We can make
So,
a distraction, and then either
But,
me or someone else can
I-
sneak in and just do the video really quick.
Does
Well,
anybody
we-
have references left?
I don't.
Nope.
Okay.
I have
We
a
could-
lot of explosives, so we could definitely make a distraction.
well, we could always try to trade the steamer for watch
artifacts.
time. No, we'll trade that for watch time getting a tour, in which we do the tour. They don't like us because we talk shit, but they won't hate us. At the
A
same
tour-
time,
yeah.
Ninja can be going in through the vents, and after we've cleared each room, he can use the Ubix to know when we've moved on past the watch and the chair. And then he can know when to move in to take those items behind us.
That's a solid plan.
Yeah, that makes sense. A tour, even then, getting in through the museum would just be good just to case the place. Know where everything is.
LaCroix's the one with foresight, right? LaCroix can make a foresight check.
Oh, that doesn't sound great. No.
Okay. Well, you know what you know. If the entire team is out of references, you can. Yeah.
I mean, technically, I'm not out of references. Like, I have another slot. I just have a reference that's currently strained.
Okay. Well, if you want to tap that last reference, you can come up with. You can get more information, or you can come up. You can tap a reference to help improve upon your plan.
Fuck. Okay. So who do I know?
Well, I mean, you could know someone like in the FBI, like a member of the former, hostage rescue team, like a tactical guy.
That is solid.
Okay.
So, what should their name be?
Scully.
Oh God.
She joined because of the X-Files, but she turned out to be really good at
Hostage negotiations.
well, shooting people. And
6 of 1.
Yeah. So you call her up. She's very professional, very businesslike, and what she tells you, based on the information and your assets that you have, is you're thinking about it. Think about it in reverse. Trade the steamer trunk for the watch and the deck chair. Use that to get inside the building, and smuggle in your weapons and shit, or at least the explosives, and the zip guns maybe, because those are easy to conceal. And then take hostages, then shoot the video, and then get out through the grate.
That's a really good idea.
That is a good
Great
idea.
plan. It cannot go wrong.
Oh, it's going to go horribly wrong. We're all going to die.
Well, I mean, it would, as long as you make really important skill checks at certain times. Like, there's going to be
Very
some real make or
important.
break skill checks.
We don't all have to go in. We could have people try to
But
go in.
The claymores
through the
are
tunnel,
going to keep them paralyzed. Like, they're not going to risk you detonating a landmine inside the museum.
Well, I got more than just that.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
DDJs too.
So,
Bet that'd go real.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got DDJs and claymores?
Yes.
This should be easy.
So the first thing is negotiating to trade the steamer trunk and the secrets, which are going to be valuable. Those two together, the secret diary plus the steamer trunk, will be enough to convince them to give up those things. Then you go inside to make the trade. Then you take hostages. And the one, it forces them into doing what you want, and they're fine because they have like 100 people outside the building that are going to kill you as soon as you step out. So they're as far as they're concerned, you're just idiots. And then you shoot the video, and then you use the grate to get out. So you need to be able to, and then you'll just need to feet back to Troutfit real fucking quickly. But yeah, that would work, assuming you can pass those hurdles. So,
I'm here for it. This seems like
Alright.
a solid plan.
That's a good idea. All right.
I'm
Now-
happy to be a part of it.
As a
With an
few
intelligence
details,
of 1, I think it sounds great.
as a couple of details. First of all, I don't think we want to let them know that we have the dronky.
okay.
They are probably. I have a feeling that they're not relinquishing that might be a point of contention. It's a very useful, if expensive item, and it might be considered enclave property. If they see it, they'll probably want it back.
Sure.
So we leave the dronky and laptop in a reasonably concealed location.
Well, we'll take the laptop. We'll just say that
we don't
the
need it.
dronky slipped off of a fucking hill. It slipped over and
You can
broke.
position both at the exit, like where you would leave from the grate, like basically the storm drain tunnel or near the storm drain tunnel. So, like, as you're fleeing, you can pick up the laptop and dronky.
Done.
Okay, yeah,
we can
whatever.
just stick it in the storm. Like,
Yeah.
if the storm grate is not right on the end, we can just stick them in there.
Yeah. So you put it along your exit route, like. So yeah. So that's not a problem. Yeah, but yeah, you can go in without those things. Just heft the steamer trunk yourselves.
Well,
Yeah.
well, my thinking was that we just, if they ask about how he was moving this along, they bring up, don't say like what dronky, or maybe it broke and we found him trying to fix it.
I mean, that's up to LaCroix, whatever deception
Sure.
check you want.
Whatever you make about it.
I mean,
I just say we should.
You just say you killed him. Like, I mean,
Oh, of course, we took a picture of his body
Alright.
to prove he's dead. If they
Right.
want proof.
You just ran into this asshole and thought you guys might want your shit back. So, yeah, that's why.
I would really, really like a chair and a watch for it.
Well, where did we get the info on that they were looking for somebody with a steamer trunk? Was that just like on
That
the
was part of
local
your
network?
research.
No, that was part of
That
my
was just
research.
that was just local rumors. Yeah.
But so I mean, it's possible that we would have heard about the job, so we don't have.
Yeah,
to
we could just pretend
like
to
we
be
didn't
bounty
know.
owners. That
Yeah.
we heard they were looking for this guy with a steamer trunk, and so we fucking found him.
Yeah,
Okay.
done. Like it's
All right.
it is close enough to the truth to be an actual persuasion roll.
Okay.
The
The other- Oh, well, the other thing I was thinking is that we shouldn't all go in the front. Maybe if we're taking hostages, maybe we should try to sneak in through the storm drain, and then once we're all ready to kick this off, me and Ninja pop out of the storm drain and start taking hostages because we have our guns on us still.
That's certainly possible, but if you use the storm drain, or if you use the secret entrance, once you use it, they'll probably figure out. They'll
It's
figure out
really
that it's
hard to
there.
time.
Right.
That's also true.
So like
They'll
they don't
split the
know about
party.
it now, but if you, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
So here's what I think we should do.
I have another idea.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, you
What
go
I would
first.
what I would like to have happen is for us to go in as a group, and or to have made sure we can get out the storm drain in advance. So that's ready. We're not going to use it yet.
I could do that.
Instead,
That's part of my idea.
yes. Instead, we go in together. We stow whatever gear we don't want to have TM them take away from us with the donkey and everything else in the storm drain.
Yeah, that was basically my idea.
Then we go in with the steamer trunk. We say, hey, we found your steamer trunk and this asshole with some files. We killed him because he was shooting at us. Sorry about that. We, as recompense for bringing you your property back, we would like to trade this other property. Then we have negotiations. Then we take hostages, move down towards the steamer drain. Watcher blows up a DDJ right next to their ventilation system. We put some bullets into their ventilation system so they have a bigger problem to deal with than us. And then we exit through the storm drain.
Well, the ventilation
We'll be fine. Let's just do
mean,
it.
Yeah, no, not that part. But
yeah, the ventilation system that won't matter unless you put like a gas in there. Like
Yeah.
with the gas, you could like hit the whole building at once with knockout gas or poison or whatever. But like just shooting it up's not gonna really. I mean, it'll piss them off, but it's not gonna like impede them. You know?
Fair enough. So we'll drop that part.
Okay.
we can still use the DDJs as like a threat, like stay the fuck out of here or I'm gonna set off this DDJ in the midst of your priceless relics.
The grand staircase is worth took over $1 million to build. It's
Yeah, I'll
so-
set this DDJ off right in the middle of it, you fucker. You better not come in here.
Yeah.
And also,
Okay.
when we leave by the storm drain, we leave one there.
Yes.
Sure.
No matter what, there is a use of a DDJ to block our exit.
Well, we'll use the landmines for that, but
Oh, yeah.
Well, Scully recommended not using the storm drain until the very last
Yeah.
instant and not touching it at all because anytime you interface with it or interact with it, there's a chance that the cultists could figure out that it's there and that they could then take exits to block it or set up an ambush at the exit. So
True.
like if you set up a DG like she was basically saying like you take all the hostages, you put them all in one room, close the door, all of you rush to the room with the exit, open it and close the door to that room and close so basically you just disappear in the building. And like the people outside don't hear from you. They don't know what's going on. They gradually creep in. They realize you're gone. They free the hostages and they're like, where the fuck did they go? It'll take them that much more time to find the tunnel exit. You know, basically Shawshank Redemption. Like that.
okay. That works too.
Yeah.
If we are gonna
if you activate a loud ass DDJ in the tunnel, like they're gonna like, oh, what the fuck is that loud noise coming from? Oh shit, there's a tunnel. Let's find out what's at the other end, or let's look around the place to see where that tunnel comes out. Like,
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption the shit out of it. Let's do it.
okay,
all right, yeah.
So were you gonna do anything in the tunnel ahead of time, or are you just gonna like leave it untouched?
We'll leave the gear we don't want to be confiscated there because
Okay.
we're not getting
you can
that
leave
back.
it somewhere in the storm drain, away from the tunnel,
Yeah.
from the actual secret exit part. So there's no chance of them picking it up. And as long as you're, don't leave it untouched for more than 24 hours, nobody's going to find it. So, yeah. All right. So, you do that. Then all of you roll into the enclave. Yeah.
So yeah, we're like who has the best criminality? We need to hide this stuff among ourselves.
Oh yeah. So
We
like
have,
the zip guns you can have for free. I will say everyone can have a single shot zip gun. And there are 6 of them, so you can carry
Yeah.
multiple ones, but they can be taped to your ankles and your.
I've got criminality of 6.
Oh my god! Okay, so you could give me.
No,
6.
6. Sorry, I said that was 2. He said 6, so it just stuck in my head. I've got criminality of 2.
All right, slight difference.
Little-
Oh, that's hard to pull off as a starting character.
Yeah.
It's easier than you would
Fucking
think.
James Bond.
Yeah, if you can min max that shit. But anyways, go ahead and give. Okay, so actually, let's do this per. Actually, no. Give me the roll, and I'll tell you how much you can hide.
Does anyone have better than 2?
No. I had some until I decided not to have some.
All right.
Oh my God.
We still failed.
Please tell
by
me you
one.
have a fucking
I'll flip
will.
it. I'll flip it. I don't need that will later.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably really
So,
important.
12
Yeah.
over 7 then.
Well, we'll use the base roll, the 10. So with 10 black, you basically can get all the explosives in, distributed among the characters equally. So each of you has 1/4 of the total explosives. And each of you gets a zip gun, and then, one person, then there's 2 floating extra zip guns. That would probably, it's the GDJs and the landmines, right?
Yeah, I got 4 mines left and 5 DDJs.
Okay, so you can have if there's a small or medium sized, you can have one more smaller medium sized thing after all of that with your roll, because it was pretty good.
Okay.
So yeah, so Ninja Max 39. What do you think? Is there anything that from your gear that you want to have?
Nothing I need.
Okay.
I'd say take the. Well, I guess they probably are going to take your mini tool.
No,
Really?
the mini tools will be fine. Like, yeah, that's they're really worried about guns and shit like that.
Like I've got flares. If they take my flares, oh well. If I club,
flare.
if they
Yeah,
take my club,
anything
oh well.
incendiary. The club actually they won't take, because they're not really concerned. Actually, no, club would, because any weapons in the museum are bad.
Yeah.
So
now, all right, I'll leave that.
okay.
Is anyone else need
thought.
anything?
Thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I unscrew the silencer from my submachine gun,
What?
No.
the
Submachine gun.
Mac 10's pretty small.
No, it's not.
Okay,
It
it kind of is, but that's fair. That's fair.
You could hide the pistol, unloaded, like that.
Yeah, we
would
got
be-
one pistol that we stole. Well,
Yeah.
we took off the guy we killed.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that would be it. That would be the pistol.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Who wants that?
Unloaded.
Give it to LaCroix. She's a good shot.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
taking it off my card sheet. You can have that.
Okay, so LaCroix, you have a handgun that is unloaded.
Right.
And it'll take a round to retrieve and another round to load, basically. So it's not a quick draw thing. Now, each of you has a zip gun that you can draw and shoot in one action, but that's one shot. That's it. And it does pistol damage. And where are the 2 extra zip guns?
I want one of them if LaCroix has a pistol.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's concentrate
Okay.
the number of
Okay.
like shots that we have.
Now, your explosives are disguised as other things. So,
Can I sneak in a flare?
no. They're pretty sensitive to flares, and I'm giving you a lot of fucking explosives, man.
No worries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got
It's just a way to see in the dark.
Yeah.
But
I got a flashlight. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Ninja.
They'll let you in, because
yeah, I'm one with the knights.
Okay, so the LaCroix, give me a persuade check to see how their initial reaction to you, basically. Like, hey, we got your shit. We want to sell. We want to trade. This is sort of the initial reaction before negotiations really begin.
We're dead.
That was great.
Oh, man.
You're fine. No worries.
Okay, crit failure. So basically,
I want to point out this is over you, Vix, because I am not stupid enough to just stroll up.
Howdy, y'all.
So we're gonna do a fail forward thing. They want to talk. They're very trusting at first, and so your crit failure is actually misreading them. And basically they're assuming that you're with Pigeon Forge. So everyone give me a self-control check for stress, because basically they come in and there's you come in, you think you've done well, and then they point a spotlight at you, and they have 4 people with rifles looking down at you.
I fail. How much stress?
2.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fair.
So they're negotiating from a position of strength. So
Yeah.
you can give me anyone can give me a sensitivity check if you're trained in it.
Yeah, I've got it.
I've got it.
Ask for other people.
Yeah.
No, Dice Parser's looking for blood today.
You know what? No, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna use that will I got for saving that guy. Let's flip it.
Okay. So what you realize is that you can negotiate if you're willing to die. If you're willing to kill these things and die, they want these things more than they give a shit about whether you're alive. So that's your strongest position.
Okay.
Is to like prove that you're willing to blow these up. You're willing to destroy these at any cost. So if you tip your hand a bit and reveal a weapon and you or some method to destroy them, and that you're willing to die to destroy to not to deny it to them, then you can negotiate from a position of basically strength, like
Threaten to shove the Leighton onto
Max.
Oh yeah, there you go. You could shove the Leighton on it. Yeah.
Well, with that, Max, do you still have that flare on you?
I would say for this position, you do have a single flare. So yeah.
Yeah.
Climb on top of everything and pull out the flare. Make sure you're very visible.
Okay. So
What he
I
said.
strike.
that's going to be a self-control check, Max.
Yeah, we're basically using your horrible condition.
I'll give you a point
to
of will
help
for
us.
that.
I fail.
All right. So what is this? I'm going to say this is detachment more than anything else. This is going to be 3 points of detachment because your friends are doing this to you.
So if I go on top, do I then take the will hit, or do
no, you
what
get a point of
happened?
willpower because you're not a
No, no,
poser.
no? When do I take this sort of detachment hit? After I
Oh.
stand there on top of it? Because my idea, I climb on top of there and then I freeze because I hit break.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
just standing there like
Oh,
a deer in the headlights, trying to not.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Where'd
break
you get-
after you're on top of that. Yeah.
Where'd you get the detachment from?
I left without saying goodbye to my mom.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
That climb-
Hilarious.
You're a kid.
that climbing
outside your
kit was
depth.
so worth it. I'm freezing on top of the chest. I'm just standing there, like. Not, if when they said tell me to come down, I'm not gonna hear it.
Okay, LaCroix, can you spin this? It's not a kid who's clearly out of his depth and can be intimidated. He's in a trance. Yeah, that's it. He doesn't give a
Yeah.
shit if he lives or dies. He's crazy. He'll do this. Yeah.
So, I look around. Clearly, there's been some misunderstanding, but I just want to be absolutely clear that we will burn everything
Okay.
before any of you fuckers get it. This is a hostile act, and we were here just trying to negotiate after finding your shit on the road.
Okay. What are you rolling? All right. What are you rolling for that?
I feel like that's gonna be. I feel like that's leadership.
Okay.
Hey!
Yay,
Huzzah!
finally.
All right. So they back down a bit. They're willing to basically okay. So you tell them what you want, and they're like, well, okay.
It's a deck chair and a watch for this lovely, lovely box of clothes, and more importantly, the files from your dearly departed Yehu.
Oh, okay. You got yeah. Yeah, you must be working for one of those. You must be working for one of those rich assholes in the recession, aren't you? And
Yes, we're takers.
Fine, it'll be worth the sacrifice. We'll bring it out, and we can make the trade now. So now you need to make another.
Oh, wait,
want a tour.
wait. There's one other thing.
Okay.
You already know we're takers. the assholes at Pigeon Forge wanted us to shoot a video bad-mouthing your exhibit using our Ubix.
Okay. You
We
know
just
that-
want to.
Okay.
We want to take the tour. They gave us a script. You're welcome to read the script. You can flame them on Ubix all you like, but they're paying us to do it.
Don't worry, the aliens will never see the video.
Absolutely not. We no. It's not worth that. This is we can't have no. We'll give you the deck chair and the pocket watch for the steamer trunk and the files, but that's it. Absolutely not.
Throw in 8 bounty, and we won't make a big deal out of it.
No.
Just
Then
I mean, out of character, that was the absolute worst thing to say. Like, that was not, like, the one thing they have their pride. I mean, they're obsessive cultists. Like, that was the one thing. Like,
I guess we can still do it loud.
yeah. If you give me a deception check, you could take a hostage now and walk your way in.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a deception check.
crit success.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah. So you're like, fine, we'll do it. And then one of the leaders, cultist, comes in with the deck chair and the pocket watch, and then you just grab them. And they're unwilling to shoot one of their leaders. And you reveal the explosives, and yeah. So everyone, give me a self-control check.
This is really not what I wanted to have happen. Okay.
Yep.
That's
no.
more stress for me.
Yep.
Which one is the
what?
first one or second one?
Wait.
It's just one stress because this is part of the plan, kinda. You're hoping you could talk your way in without having to get to this part yet, but you're just accelerating.
All right. Adam or me? Who's first and who's second on that roll?
I was first.
All right. I don't know. Or do we just both roll again?
For what? It was just self-control for stress.
Yeah, no, we both rolled, and the dice parser didn't tell us which is which. They just dumped on
Yeah,
two
it does.
answers.
Oh, mine.
Oh,
is
I can see it. Yeah, he got the 4.
Oh, yeah,
he
I
got
can see
the 5, and then you got the 6.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
it
right.
must be a Discord thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
passed.
You're
You're the only one who passed.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, because I have 4 in stress.
Yeah.
Are you really about to fill up every fucking crack?
Wow.
Not yet.
Well,
I
he's,
got one
he's
left.
not a poser. He's not a poser.
He's not a poser. So all of you are.
By the way,
yeah.
My soft spot is, but sometimes you just have to give it away.
Okay. Oh, in that case, get a will point. Yeah.
Thank fucking Christ.
Yeah. If you were taking that deliberately, I was like, oh shit, that was the one thing they would not agree to at all under any circumstances, no matter what.
Yeah, well, here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it live.
Yeah, you already
All right,
live.
right. Just
So,
wait.
yeah.
Just since I cracked on the detachment earlier. When
Yeah.
you all start, I'm still standing in a karate pose on top of the chest. I'm not even looking at you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to be guided.
So I'm just
herded.
wondering how you're gonna negotiate being cool
What?
and getting me off the chest.
Why did you need to get him off the chest at this point?
I wrapped.
True.
He's
I wrapped
standing
my
up there with
arm-
a flare. It's exactly where we need him to be.
Well,
I feel like he's in the right place.
You're out. Well, you have to get them inside the building. Otherwise, they're like, once you go in the building, they're just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Well, holding
Wait,
a flare is
wait,
gonna
wait,
make
wait.
a chest.
Yeah.
Hold,
I
hold
wrapped
up,
my
hold up,
arm.
hold up,
Hold on,
Ross.
I wrapped my
hold up,
arm.
Ross.
Okay.
They're gonna shoot a latent
Yeah. There's enough of them
They're-
that they
they're
can.
fucking-
who's holding a
nuts.
flare
Yeah.
on top of their priceless chest.
Yeah. Well, at this point, you took one of their leaders hostages. They're not. They're gonna just do
We're-
things.
We're dealing
Now-
with people who are not strictly rational.
At this point, the chest is not really like the thing they're concerned
The
with.
thing is
The
important
mind
anymore.
should be the things that they're concerned with. So I'm gonna wrap my arm
Yeah.
in some of the clothing, and I'm gonna cautiously take the flare out of Max's hand
Mm-hmm.
and toss it off to the side as we go inside.
Okay. You
So-
abandon
so-
the steamer
so-
trunk in the parking
I sort of
lot.
look at you a little bit and go, so now I pull out the claymore?
Yes.
Yes, Max. Yes.
Okay.
All right. I pull out my claymore, sort of shakingly. I'm not really with you anymore.
Just follow
No.
us. Follow me,
Fine.
kid.
So everything's fine.
Okay. So Hannibal, give me
My
a
mom's gonna be
mechanics
so
check
pissed.
to secure the front doors so they can't like breach.
Please.
Okay, I've got
Yeah.
a toolkit here out the
Yeah.
ass, so I'm gonna.
Or you could just
spend, like,
DDJ it.
Well, you
That would-
don't want to like detonate any explosives right
I don't
now.
want to. I don't want to set off explosives just yet. We're gonna. I think we can make the cult leader more useful there, where he sees us setting certain things to blow, and maybe does not want us
guys.
to
Right.
I have a great idea.
Okay.
make him
Just-
work for us.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. I'm going to follow up with that idea. Let's make him read the script.
Yeah. You
Oh
definitely.
my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah. You could definitely do that.
Oh no, we can't. We can't.
Why
Part of the
not?
video, because part of it is specifically that it has to be clear that nobody's being forced, and there's no way he's going to read that
Oh yeah, that's
as
good.
though he's
Yeah.
happy about
Oh,
it.
Oh, that's fair.
So
I like the idea.
We like the hustle. We like the hustle.
yeah.
Okay, well,
So,
I gotta
yeah.
rig the door. So let
Yeah.
me roll that. I'm gonna
Also-
spend.
Just use the rest.
It's
Go-
9. I'm not spending 9 charges off the toolkit.
Yeah, you also need to get the grate open.
Yeah, I have to
That's
do
a
that.
fair
I have to
point.
do that later. I'm gonna spend 5 on the toolkit. I got +2
Okay.
mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rigged the shit out of it.
Are you just locking and basically wedging it up so they can't get in easily, or are you also going to like put in a mine or two as a deterrent?
Do you guys think I should set a mine and buy it?
Damn right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I gesture for yeah. Like I guess I don't think it's a little stupid to make him do it. Since I'm gonna just roll stealth to hide the mine.
No, you don't have to. It's part of the mechanic check. You don't have to roll anything.
Oh, okay.
You just use the mine.
Okay,
Oh.
that's fine.
I mean, there's enough eyes on it. Like these are glass. These are like I mean, it's a museum, so it's like
Yeah.
they have a wooden frame, but like there's a big glass in the middle, so they can see you, like what you're doing. So they'll see the mine.
That's true.
There's no
That's
way
true.
to hide the mine. But like that's the point. Is the mine is a deterrent. If they rush
Bust
in,
through the door, yeah, it's gonna blow the mine.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah,
they
that's
have to-
fine. That's true.
that buys you time. Like you
Mm-hmm.
wedge it up, you lock it up, and you put the mine on it. Like no one's getting through those doors anytime soon. Like it's going to be a pain in the ass for them to get it. They'll have to like cut the glass and then like sneak a guy in, basically wiggle his way in. So or something like that. It'll take them a while to get in. So you've bought yourself a lot.
Okay. Yeah, we
Um,
need to get in there now. We need to
Okay. So
Go fast.
yeah.
Go fast. Go
Find it.
fast.
we need to find a closet and like seal that.
So the finding, someone needs to make a
That's the tyrant.
no.
They can't.
Well, yeah, don't let her watch. It's too gruesome.
I mean, let's be clear. Ross met this child when she was 8 weeks old.
Aw.
boy,
And
yeah.
she's like, no. No, yeah, it was 4 months.
Yeah. Oh, and now she can talk.
Yeah, well,
Time, boy.
time does not have meaning.
Oh no.
No, time flies, man.
So, you need to find the two things. No. They brought them out to you. That was the whole point. Yeah.
Yeah, we
So you
have
the two
them.
things. Okay. So someone needs to make the video, and that will be like the best way to do that is a persuade check or leadership. So actually, Watcher, you could do it.
Yeah,
Have
I
that
got.
fucking Red
yeah.
Fair guide to it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Before I
I'll-
start making the video, just to confirm, the guy that we have as a hostage, he's wearing like the old style gear, right?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
his costume up as like the captain.
All
Actually,
right,
fuck it. He's the captain of the ship.
All right, so I'm definitely disarming him and taking whatever weapon he had on him because we knew that those guys are the only ones who are armed.
Yeah, he had a revolver.
All right, I take his revolver, and then it's like, all right. I meditate for a second, and it's like, all right, now I'm ready.
I'll record
Welcome
it.
to the
Okay,
Titanic museum.
Hold on. We need to lock that guy in a closet and like mine the door. so we can't get out.
Correct.
Yeah, it's basically this dude.
Like, They need to not be able to find him, and we need to
Mhm.
lock him in there somewhere so that they'll be looking for him and then trying to disarm explosives that we've set everywhere.
Okay.
While
That's
we
another
run away.
mechanics check to like really lock him in there and set up the mine and all that other shit.
Do it.
I gotta try. I'm not gonna. If he blows himself up, he blows himself up. Whatever. I'm gonna just roll.
Well, it's also making sure that the room that you lock him in here doesn't have any other exits.
True. Okay.
He knows the building pretty well.
I would assume so. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend one more, so it's +3. Hopefully,
Okay.
I got a will. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. You trapped him. So Watcher, go and give me a leadership check.
All right. There's no chance that as a Ren Fair person, I wasn't also a theater kid. So yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
The
love it.
Witcher fucking is dunking on the Titanic Museum for a good 3 minutes.
In my
So,
best
yeah.
Attenborough.
Yeah. So all you have
Wow.
to do now
Is get the fuck out.
Is get the fuck out.
All right. I'm
No,
gonna.
no. I'm emailing this to the client in
Mhm.
case I don't get out. The specs are on my head.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, so your mom gets the money if we die.
Okay. Yeah.
So possibly.
Aw, all right.
That seems
Um,
reasonable.
Make this one last mechanics check.
All right. I'm spending the last 3, and I still got a will, so it's probably okay. Yes.
Hey!
Okay. Everyone, just give me an athletics check to get out there in a timely manner without losing anything or damage.
I'm spending my last 4. I'm spending my last 4 rations.
Yeah.
Me too.
I was not spending
Yay.
any extra
Make it.
rations
We
than
all
I
make it.
needed.
Okay.
So, we're running away. The recorder song, the recorder cover of "My Heart Will Go On" is probably playing in the background.
It is. It really
It
is.
is.
Yeah, they kind of have that the soundtrack on a loop.
Oh my god. It's
yeah.
the worst possible future.
Oh no, it's an article of faith among them. So,
Why is that different than what I said?
But yeah, yeah, you did get a glimpse of this place is like as it was before the crash. It is immaculate. They have done all this work to keep it just right. It is climate controlled. You did you had to go by the iceberg room, and there's some dark silhouettes in it, human shaped silhouettes in it. And,
Somebody
Not our
else's
problem.
problem.
yeah,
It's not our problem.
not your problem.
I'm googling it. It looks ridiculous
The whole place looks ridiculous.
It is a real place. I have been there
in a good way. Like it is.
It
Wow.
is- yeah. Why in Branson, in the middle of the fucking U.S.? Why not?
In the river. In the freaking river. God, I hate it so much.
But you all managed to get out. So you get paid. You've advanced your retirement goal.
All those
you
things.
have made an enemy.
Oh yeah.
The cultists figure out what your taker group is because you're pretty fucking distinctive. But that's that's not
That's
beyond-
not our problem. That's
Yeah.
future problem.
That's a future problem. But yeah, you have made quite the bounty on this. So yeah, that was my kills will go on.
I love it.
Yeah, you only nearly died multiple times.
Jesus, every leg.
All of you
Oh my
guys
God.
did. I didn't even get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, Agent LaCroix took a couple to the chest. That's not great.
No, it's not.
But
I spent
uh,
all my money on nonsense as a scavenger, like just bombs. It was just like, oh, whatever. We're going to an abandoned building, obviously. No one
as
would
it turns
care
out,
about this place.
hey, as it turns out, that was the right call.
In the end, I'd like to point out armor useless, and I never got to use my sword.
Not even
Oh.
once.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you that's true.
I have a question.
Sure.
If we had more time,
Mhm.
would you had put a monster on the grate? Because it sounded like you were not making us not get to the grate until the end.
No. There was not. No, there's never going to be if there was an aberrant there, it would have attacked the cultists long ago.
Yeah.
And the cultists, like that was the whole thing. They didn't know about it. The thing is, if you accessed it too early, the cultists would have they know the building and its an area really well. So like, oh shit, we didn't seal that area off, and so there would have been a big ambush waiting for you at the end of the storm drain tunnel. So
Fair enough.
but you paid for the reference of the person with the tactical sense. Like, you don't want to. They don't know about it now, so you don't want to like give them.
Don't want to let them know now.
Yeah, exactly. Until the last possible moment. You really want, Shawshank it. So, yeah. I mean, that was basically as good. Yeah. I kind of made it. I made the scenario without like thinking of like a possible solution. I was like, it's just gonna be really fucking hard. Like, it's not. There's no easy way in. I did put in the costumes as a possible in, but like, I also made the other job like guaranteed to piss the cultists off. So, I didn't want to make it too easy for you.
That will was totally worth it.
Yeah. No.
We also
Costumes
released-
would have been good if you had like a bunch of more social characters.
Yeah. You could have totally ninja'd your social.
Social engineered your way in.
All we're good is killing people.
Yeah,
Well,
we're kind of
I could have broken it. Like that was my like plan B
could've
was
done
just
that
to
too.
sneak in.
But then it would have been hard to shoot the video because you have to talk in a normal tone of voice, and so you would have had to like incapacitate like 4 or 5 people. You could have isolated one room, like one wing of it. It's a big building.
Fair
it
enough.
takes 2 hours to go through the tour.
oh my god.
So it's like multiple floors. There's multiple things. So there's ways you could have stealthed it, but it would have been difficult and would have required everyone to be kind of good at stealth to a degree.
Nah, it would have worked with everyone.
No.
Like
Yeah.
it would have been like one guy sneak in and just steal it
No,
while
no, no.
everyone else is blowing stuff up at the other end of the building or something.
Mhm.
As a team,
I like our solution.
Yeah.
It was a good solution.
And it's because you did, and you only got it because like the bandits, like you actually took one hostage, to make it work, or you captured one at the end. Because like you could have totally bypassed if you had made your foresight checks, or if you made a reference, you could have figured out, oh, this is just a fucking trap. This doesn't make any sense for this duck boat to be here. Like this is a trap. But yeah. And then the first one, I just figured you guys would bypass that. Like, oh yeah, a bunch of zombies. We'll just sneak around them.
That one like really made me think about the part of the thing that Hannibal was doing is that he was trying to sell these cars so that he could make money to fix up a special project, which was a steamroller.
Nice.
I
Just
think we probably
the best
released
vehicle
2
in-
very different videos.
Mm-hmm.
One that is the video that we released, and the other is the making of that shows the entire hostage situation.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, I mean, the Pigeon Forge people they were the clients, and they were like, hell yeah, haha, eat that, Branson assholes. So yeah.
God, I can't believe there's 2 of these in this country. What a world. All right.
Yeah.
As you all heard, the tyrant is awake,
Yep.
so I need to go
Yep.
and do parenting things.
Have a
Yep.
good
No
one.
worries.
Thank you
Nice
all for
playing with
supporting RPPR.
Hooray!
All right.
Thanks for running. That was really fun.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Thanks.
It was a blast. Thank you.
Listen, detective. Bye.
Bye.